Welcome. We return. We return to Radiant Tale. I'm back. I'm back after a few days off. How is everyone? Hi. Welcome Chunky, Albrito, and Azaya. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of dying a bit. It's so hot here. It's so warm. I can't cope. But we get to clown today. It's clown time. I'm hoping that we can get to the end of the forest route today. Hopefully. Very hyped. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm so excited. I'm really glad that I didn't leave it on the cliffhanger last time. Oh wait, I'm doing the same thing as last time. I'm saving. I don't want to save. I didn't leave. I didn't leave the game last time. Oops. Yeah. I'm really glad I didn't leave it on the cliffhanger. But yeah, we got kicked out of the city last time. We got blasted out by magic. This forest route is so stressful. There's so many politics in here. There's so much politics. Way more than we bargained for a clown, you know? Way more politics. Yeah, we got kicked out of town. So it's the gang are rolling out in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere. It's us, Rady, and a little prince guy. Little prince guy whose name I've forgotten. I've been away for too long. I've already forgotten his name. But yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this clown. So let's hold on. Before we get the clown. How are we doing? So we still got like 3 or 4 things? Just take the prince. Colvius, that's his name. I'm so smart. Take the prince and run. Yeah, like I don't understand why the prince go so far with whatever he was doing. I don't understand why we didn't stop him sooner, but I guess here we are now. Rady is the protector. He's looking after us. I was away at Lily's and I was describing like the characters to Lily and I was just like, points this one. He's an alcoholic. This one's an alcoholic. That's it. That's the game. So yeah, let's get this clown. Let's get this clown respectfully. Say it in the respectful way. So there's a whole lot of things I want to say, but let's save it for later. It's too dangerous to stay here. Oh, I didn't think about that. There's loads of fiends around this city, right? I did not think about that. Uh-oh. It's too dangerous to stay here. We'll run into fiends or wild beasts. Let's head to Oriens first. Why Oriens? I kind of remember this road. It should be just a short walk away. He blasted us all the way to the previous city? Wow. Colvius, I'll carry you since you can't walk. Rady's so nice. Okay, thanks Rady. Let's get a move on. I should have got to this part last time. Faded to black. Others. Oh, they could be like, where the fuck is everyone else? Are they really missing? Yep. I scouted the vicinity, but they're nowhere to be found. I can't believe they went missing when I wasn't around. Is this a coincidence, or...? They may have gotten lost in the underground labyrinth, or ventured outside the city. There are many possibilities. They're not the type to leave without telling us, though. Did they get into some kind of trouble? You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. Are you saying they might have been abducted by Balto? You guys are so smart. I'll go search. Sephora! Wait, I gather you're panicking, but let's calm down first. Get off me! It could be a trap! Oh my god. Video's outbraining Zephora. What's happening? What's happening right now? You're the brains here. What are we gonna do if something happens to you too? He is right. It would be better for Video and I to go because we can hold our own in combat. I'm with the brawny fellows. You still have too much to do, Zephora. I don't know how long any of this is. We'll see how far we can get. I'm hoping we can get at least like a end. Don't know what end we'll get. I just hope we get a ending. I know you're worried, but they have Rady with them. They should be fine. What if something happens to them? It'll be too late for us to do a damn thing. If we screw up, like what happened to my parents? No, sweetie!
Yahoo yahoo!
Leon to the rescue. Leon to the rescue. He's gonna hear we're missing and be like, oh fuck, I'll find them. Hey guys! How you doing, huh? What are you doing here? Did we contact Leon? Was that us? Whoa, buddy! Lose the scary me mug. I have a message from Cirrus and we did find him. We're so smart. Where are they? Did you kidnap them? Zephora, honey, sweetie, keep your cool. Leon is here for you! It's smart since he can go to like any of the cities with his pub in, so... wait, I can't breathe. Don't choke me. I apologize for my man killing your man. Calm down, Zephora. Even as a joke, Leon isn't stupid enough to hurt them. Yeah, I'm silly and all, but I'm not an idiot, okay? Make it quick. Oh no. We're beating him up. Jeez. Be a little gentler, would ya? So, here's what went down. Hello there. Oh, it makes so much sense that we just ran straight here. Hello there, come on in and enjoy today's fresh batch of Orion seafood marinated to perfection. Leon, you're at Orion's? What a relief. Oh. Did you miss me so much that our reunion has you crying tears of joy? Is this the biggest love Is the biggest love tsunami of the century crashing down? Not in your life. You're as cold as ever. Sorry, but can you hear us out and take it seriously? There's something we want to ask of you. We're so smart. This is the easiest way to get them a message, I guess. Hey, can you hear us? Villia waved at us with a chalice. Smart, he picked up a mobile phone for us. Thank goodness, yes, we can hear you. Per Rady's suggestion, we visited Cheers when we arrived in Orion's. Rady's so smart. As for the reason... This is an emergency. We need to tell them as soon as possible. Sending a letter through Rulu Post will take too much time. We tried to find an inn for the night before Rady came up with another idea. Sure, but is there any other way? Let's ask Leon for help. Leon? The guy who runs Cheers? I always forget it's called Cheers. In my brain it's just Fancy McDonald's. Yeah, Leon can go to each branch of his pub as he pleases. We should ask him. I feel like I've heard this before. If I remember correctly, he can freely travel back and forth between Cheers all around the country using the Fey network. Honestly, we had no idea whether he was really in the Orion's branch. We've gotten really lucky. So yeah, we're pretty much begging you. Can you hurry over to Cultura? I see. I haven't been to the Cultura branch recently, so I had no idea. Guess things are looking rough over there, huh? That's an understatement, dude. I know this is urgent, but you still owe me one, okay? Go on a date with me later, Cirrus. Damn it. He takes every opportunity he gets, huh? Leon shot me a wink and disappeared into the back of the pub. After that, he went to Cultura and relayed our message to the other circus members. They gave him one of our chalices, which he brought back to Orion's. Now we could communicate directly with the others. I'm so glad you guys are alright! Now, explain in detail exactly what happened to you. Okay, so... I know, Leon, you gotta wait, hold on. Maybe one day. I told him that Colvius had encountered Baltas being summoned by one of Cultura's citizens. Then I explained how Balto tosses out the city with his wind magic. I know he was being suspicious, but I wanted to be useful to you. Colvius, you're so nice. You're so nice. I'm sorry for going out there on my own. We should be sorry too. We burdened you with all this without considering your feelings. Agreed. It did make us anxious, but we can confirm with our own eyes that you are alright, so there's no need to be despondent. Balto is the one at fault here, not you. Besides, doesn't everyone panic when they're carrying a real big burden around? I could totally relate to that. There's so something more to Vilio. There's something going on in there. You're not mad at me? You'll forgive me? Of course we're mad. That said, this isn't about whether or not we forgive you. Acting on your own without telling anyone is bad, yes. But you were just trying to find something you could do because you thought you weren't good enough. You did nothing wrong. Zamora's so nice. Oh no, he's crying! No! Protect the baby! Tears flowed from Colvius' eyes, despite his attempt to stay strong, dripping into the surface of the chalice. By the way, I never expected Balto to show himself. I really thought he'd hold himself up in the labyrinth until it was time for him to carry out his plan. Oh, back to baby mode. He would have been dead meat if Eon had been the one who noticed Colvius leaving instead of us. The guy was being real careless. Besides us, there was only an unarmed citizen between the two of them. The one who lured Colvius out. I know, I want to give him a big hug. He deserves it. By the way, I'm still drinking my hot tea in this scorching heat. I'm dying, but I need my tea. Balto must have thought he could deal with us alone. After all, he had the labyrinth necklace in his possession, which he could manipulate the labyrinth and control wind magic. Even so, his actions struck me as odd, given that he was normally very cautious. He's panicking. He's panicking. We got him. We got him. Did you notice anything else about Balto? Let me think. Looking back on it, there was something that stood out to me. Balto smelled sweet. That's the crazy stuff, right? Don't get me wrong, I stayed far away from him. The scent was just so strong that I could smell it from a distance. Yeah, that reminds me. I smelled something that packed such a punch. I thought it knocked me off my paws. Me too. It was really sweet. I also sensed a strong fiend presence coming from him. Has he made a stronger version of the stuff that caused the riots to use on fiends? That's bad. Uh-oh. That confirms our findings. The sweet scent must have been the miraculous perfume. What is that word? And fiend's presence too, huh? Could you say roughly how strong it was? Hi CC, welcome! It was quite strong. Like, a great number of fiends were nearby. Hi Chunky, welcome! Oh, please don't force yourself, you're sick. Make sure to get some rest, okay? Get a big rest. You want to be well for your birthday. It's important. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd already brought the fiends to the underground labyrinth. Yeah, me too. Damn, he's fast. I suppose we should strengthen security around the entrance. Yeah, we better evacuate anybody who lives nearby. Good thinking. Common folk have no chance against fiends. If they bump into them and get hurt, it'll be far too late to help. You're right. So... that's not the problem here. Huh? If a normal human runs into a fiend without an amulet in hand, getting hurt won't be the worst of it. All they can do is run away. What do you mean? Can I explain this to them, Jinya? What sort of law drop are we gonna get now? Well, sure. Looking at our situation now, it'll be more dangerous if they're kept in the dark. Is this like a zombie infection kind of situation where if you come into contact with a fiend, you turn into a fiend? Is that it? Fiends can possess humans. Uh-oh. Possession? That's news to me. Has Balto been possessed by a fiend already? This fact is hidden from everyone to prevent panic. Besides, the average person is very unlikely to encounter a fiend. The only ones who are privy to this are the royal family and its relatives, plus a small handful of the public security forces. Once someone's possessed, it's impossible to get rid of the fiend. They'll gradually lose their mind and forget they're human. In the final stage, they'll transform into a fiend themselves. Oh no. The only way to save them is by killing them. This is a silly little game about clowns, okay? This is a silly little game about clowns. Ah! What? Killing them? Really? Is there really no other way for them to recover once they've been possessed? While we're undergoing research to find a way to help humans who've transformed into fiends. As of right now, the only way to defeat the fiend is by killing the possessed human. To prevent such outcomes, we need to bolster our patrols in the city. I know, when did it like... This is a silly little game about clowns. When did it get like this? When did we turn into a zombie apocalypse? We need to do that too, obviously. When all's said and done, though, we're handling this a little too late. Our top priority here is to stop Balto, who's the root of all these problems. It's alright, King.
まあそうだよな。そのためには。
Well, true. And to do that, all eyes naturally fell on Colvius. We need a bullet. Erase was the only thing that could stop Balto. Everyone knew this, yet we chose not to say so out of consideration for the prince.
とにかくできるだけ早くそっちに戻りたいところだな。
We want to get back as soon as we can. We prefer that too, but I don't think you can return now. What do you mean?
どういうことだ?
What do you mean? Kultura is covered in a dome-shaped barrier of wind magic. No one can enter or leave. Oh no. It's like we're being surrounded by a wall of wind. If you get too close, the gust blows you away. He wanted to make sure we don't get back in. Does that mean Colvius can't go back to Kultura? Yeah, and to make matters worse, it'll be hard to request assistance from the palace.
その風の魔法ってのどのくらいの規模なんだ?
How strong is that wind magic? We've tried a slew of things since it showed up, like firing spells at it, but no human can break through it right now. I can do it in my dragon form, but only if it's just me going through. If I carry someone on my back, they'll fly right off. What about... Here's a wild suggestion. What about if Vilio carries someone in his mouth? Would that work? A wild suggestion. I noticed a weak point in the barrier, way up in the air. Perhaps you can pierce through it with a strong enough magic. In that case, we should be able to force our way through if Colvius casts a spell from my back, right? It's possible, certainly, but destroying such a powerful magic will sap an enormous amount of mana from him. It'll take time for him to recover, so he won't be able to craft the bullets. He usually recovers after a day's rest, right? That's only because I stop him before he exceeds his limits. Frankly speaking, I don't know how long it will take for him to recover after breaking through the wind barrier. Oh. Oh. We know nothing. Sephora! Maybe you three shouldn't come back then. What? Load the bullets into Ray somewhere safe and send the weapon here. Colvius doesn't have to return. We can ask Leon to bring a raise to us. Kultura has become extremely dangerous, and you can't easily escape from here. Both you and Colvius are safer where you are now. Hold on, we gotta save. We gotta save! It's important. My heart wants to press the first option, I think. I think in my heart, the first option is the correct one. I think that's the right thing to do. We're gonna try it. I get that you're concerned for us, but I'm coming back anyway. I made my declaration swiftly and with confidence to nip his fretting in the bud. I can't let you guys do all the work now that I know what's happening over there. I don't think this is the right one. Sure, there may be nothing I can do. And yes, I understand that it's better for the Crown Prince to stay in a safer place. We're coming back, yeah, I know, but I don't think Sephora liked that answer. That doesn't mean I'll leave you all trapped in there without even trying to help. I had no idea how we could get back, nor did I have a game plan for what came after. Nevertheless, I wanted to be there. Oh! Oh! We did it. We did it, everyone. Sephora's eyes widened in surprise, not a word leaving his lips. I guess he must just be fed up with me acting all self-righteous. An awkward silence loomed between us, but I had no intention of taking back what I said. I wanted to fight alongside Sephora, even though he was trying to keep us safe. I'm a gamer, what can I say? Gotta drink my tea. Well, it's still hot in this hot weather. You got a point. Yeah, it might be dangerous, but that won't be a problem as long as you can protect the city. You guys should definitely be here. Filio gets it. Filio gets it. Besides, Cirrus, this guy was so darn distraught when you went missing. Call him out, do it. Wouldn't it be better if you're here with us? Agreed. Sephora can't shine without you, Cirrus. Come back as soon as possible. That's so cute. Huh? The hell are you? He grabbed Leon like a ferocious beast when he heard he had a message from you. He must have been worried sick about you. You need a tea too. Yes, tea is the best medicine. Tea is the ultimate medicine, actually. Make sure you have a nice yummy tea. Shut up, all of you! Not another word. He's embarrassed. Sephora then cleared his throat as if to put his feelings behind him. Fine, you can come back here. We'll try to find a way. Got it. Relief washed over me. Whoops, that reminds me. Ali should be in our fear now. Can you contact him from there? We can't be sure you'll be safe by yourselves, so it'd be better if you met up with him. Gotcha, we'll message him. We'll contact you again if there's any progress. Bye! See ya. Peace out, everyone. Once they disappeared from the surface of the chalice, I tossed out the water. Phew. My heart sank as if a thread I'd been hanging by during the call had been snipped. I pretended to act normal in front of them since they were so worried, but... His Highness is crafting the bullets, right? How about you? What are you trying to achieve here? I forgot he said that. What a nasty man. Aside for coming up with some boring shows, is there anything else you can do to help? Hell yeah, there is. I can punch Balto in the face. I think we should do that. Balto is right. Is there anything I can do even if I return? So what should we do now? Reddy cut his words short. Actually, how about we call it a day? We've been through the ringer. We sure have. We've been through it. What? But we... I can tell you both ain't back to your usual peppy little selves yet. At least Big Brother Rady's with us. Evil like a lemon. Yes. I don't get it, but I get it. I understand he is a lemon man. Plus, we're basically stuck here till we get in contact with the rest. My gaze slid over to Colvius. A grim expression still loomed over his face.
城への連絡は俺がやっとくから。
I'll message
二人
Celeste.
は部屋でゆっ
You
く
two
りして
grab a
な。
room and get some sleep. Thanks, Rady. Come on, Colvius. Taking Rady up on his gentle suggestion, we stayed the night at Cheers. At least Liam will take good care of us. At least we know that. The next morning, Liam told us we could use the place however we liked until opening hours. Accepting his offer, the three of us held a meeting inside the pub. The smell of baking bread permeated into the room. Liam must be getting ready to open in the bag. Does he do this in every Cheers?
それで二人とも夜はちゃんと寝
Every
れた
villain
か？
is a lemon? I'm not familiar with that joke. I know SpongeBob, but I'm not familiar with that one. So, did you sleep well yesterday?
Mama.
Well, sort of. I simply nodded in response.
ああ、まだ全然調子戻ってねえな。
You ain't recovering at all, I
どうすっ
see.
かな。
What should we do now? Really crossed his paws, a glum look on his face. Oh my god, wait, I didn't tell you guys. While I was away, me and Lily went to a dog cafe. And there was puppies in there. And we also went to a kitty cafe. We went to a dog cafe. It was so nice. I noticed faint dark circles under Colvius's eyes. At that moment, the door banged open. My apologies, but we're still not open. I slipped into the lever hostess mode as I headed towards the door. The man who entered gave me a bewildered look.
客ではない。
I knew it would be Celeste. I knew it would be him.
いつから君はここの店員になったんだ?
You always wanted to go to a pet cafe. Yeah. They're really fun. They're really nice. I love the pure serotonin of just interacting with an animal. It's so nice. You're so right. You have your own personal kitty cafe. You have so many kittens. I'm so jealous. I want all the kittens. I'm no customer. And since when have you been working at this establishment? Celeste?
お、昨日連絡したばっかなのに、すげえ速さだな、アレス
Dude,
ト。
you got here so fast. I just messaged you yesterday.
王子が友のものもつけずに庶民の店に居候していると聞いたら、全力で馳せさんじるに決まっているだろう。
This is why I knew it would be Celeste. Did you expect me not to rush here as fast as I could when His Highness is staying at some commoner's seedy hovel without an attendant? What a description. Celeste pushed his glasses at the bridge of his nose. His expression softened when he saw Colvius.
ご無事で何よりです、王子。
I'm glad to find you safe, Your Highness.
心配かけて
Sorry for worrying you.
そう落ち込まないでください。
Please don't be so glum.
確かに平凡な少女とピンクの毛玉しか王子の
My
そばに
heart
ないと
felt
聞い
fit to
て、
explode when I learned you were accompanied only by this ordinary girl and her pink furball. What a description.
ダディから敬意を
What a
聞いて、
description.
心配以上に嬉しさを覚えました。
Yeah, when I heard about what happened from Rady, I felt more happy than worried.
嬉しい
It made you happy?
はい。王子は今もこうして
I am pleased to know that you thought of your subjects and acted on their behalf. It is proof that you're
成長してい
growing.
る証です。
He's a nice man. I like Celeste, he's funny. Judging by the rich emotion in his voice, he wasn't saying that just to cheer Colvius up. Celeste comes in like, I'm gonna offend everyone other than the prince, actually. He doesn't mean it. He just loves the prince so much. Celeste was happy from the bottom of his heart.
だけど
So you say, but
みんなは許してくれ
even
た
if
け
you
ど
all forgive me, it's still my fault we're in this
こんな
situation.
ことになって僕は王族だ
I'm a future sovereign.
民のた
I
め
should
に
work
動いて
even harder for my
力
people.
にならなきゃい
Help
け
them
ないのに
more. But don't push yourself, sweetie.
唯一僕がやらなきゃい
Yeah,
けない
I can't even manage to make a
イレーズの弾
single
を作れなくて
bullet when it's the only
迷
thing
惑
between us and
かけること
success.
しか
I
でき
can't
な
do
くて
anything. Colvius bit his lip in frustration. Goodness.
王子が悩んでおられるのに
I'm keenly aware of how rude this may seem, given your state of distress. Oh my god, Aless. Aless, get him.
私はずっとおそばで王子
However,
の
I
姿
have
を見
always
てき
been
ま
by
し
your
た
side.
ですから
The fact that you acted on your
あなたが
feelings
悩
of
み行動
concern
したという
have
事
me on
実
cloud nine.
嬉しくて仕方ないのです
This common girl can drop kick you. Yeah, we have to be polite in front of Colvius, it's alright, but we could slap him so hard those glasses fly off his face. I'm just saying. And Rady would back us up.
悩むということは
Your restlessness is proof of how
成
strongly you
長を
wish to
望んでい
grow.
るということに他な
Nothing
りませ
more,
ん
nothing less.
ザホラも言っていましたよ
Sephora himself
あなた
said
に
you
は
have what it takes
指
to be
導
a
者として
leader.
の資質があると
ザフォラ
ええ
He did?
クルトラでザホラと話し
That's
た時の
right.
ことです
When he and I spoke in Cultura.
コリブスは素直にたくさんの
Colvius
こ
has
と
shown
を学んで
remarkable
吸収
growth.
し目覚ま
He's
しく
fully
成長して
absorbed
いる
everything he's learned.
だがそれ以上にコリブスは
I also think he has the
指導者
qualities
の
of a
資
good
質を持って
leader.
いると俺は思う
指導者の資
A
質
good leader, you say?
人を思い人の
A
幸
leader
せ
is
を考
always
え
thinking
る
of the
こと
people and their
これ
happiness.
は
It's something you
教育
can't
じゃ
learn from a
養えない
book.
そう遠くない未来
He'll be a fine
Colvius は
king in the near
立
future.
派な王になるだろう
He's so nice.
思い
That's my man's.
人の幸せを考えること
Thinking of the people and their happiness.
ええですから
Yes.
弾丸作製が停滞
Thus,
して
he
も
told me to wait and
しばら
see
く
how you
様子を見ると
progress,
言っていました
even if the bullet production was delayed.
人を思えるあなたなら
He
絶対に
believes you'll
諦めず
persevere and succeed
必ずやり
because
遂
of
げる
how
だろう
deeply you
から
care for the people. Colvius gasped on hearing Sephora's unwavering support.
信じてくれてたから
So that's why he never rushed me.
僕はせかすような
He
こと言
truly
わなか
believes
った
I
ん
can
だ
do it. He does.
アーテイルでちゃんと教えてもらって
I
たのに
completely forgot what I learned in
忘れちゃって
Althea.
た一番大切なのは
What's most
誰の
important
ために
is who I'm doing this
何の
for
ためにやる
and
のか
why.
僕が何者かとか
My
責任
identity,
がどうとか
duty, and status
身分とか
are irrelevant here.
僕はクルト
I'm
ラの
doing
人た
this
ちに
because I want
幸せにな
everyone
って
in
ほしい
Cultura to be safe and
そのため
happy.
に行動するんだ
He's such a good boy. I'm patting him on the head. Pat, pat, pat. Colvius raised his head, the epiphany setting his spine straight and his heart alight.
僕
I
今度こそ
will
やり遂げるよ。
succeed this time.
今ならイレーズの
I
弾
feel like I can make the
作れる
bullets
と思
now.
う
The boy's declaration was quite quiet but firm. He looked straight at me, his eyes betrayed no hint of hesitation. So did we ever
コ
raise
リブス王
this?
子負傷アレストどこまでもついてまいります
Your Highness, this humble attendant shall follow you anywhere you go.
吹っ切れたみてえだな。いい
Hey
顔
yo,
じゃ
what
ね
a
えか。
face! You finally got over it, bud. Rady has adopted this boy. I've got to kick my funk in the curb too. There has to be something I can do. He's got some confidence.
これからのこと
Yeah,
ですが
he's doing it.
まずはクルトラに戻ってイレーズの
In
弾を
that
作る
case,
必要があり
you
ま
must
す
return to Cultura post haste and have you craft the bullets. We need Colvis's magic to break through the wind barrier, though. He won't have the mana to make bullets after that. Maybe we should ask Leon to bring a raise here, like Sephora said. Although we said we'd return to Cultura, we had no other way of entering the city.
それか
That's... Colvius averted his gaze.
どうしたんだ
What's the
もうお
matter?
前自身に問
I
題
thought
はな
there
いだ
weren't
ろ
any other issues for you.
確かに今なら弾
My
を作るのに
mind's now in a
必要
place where
な
I can
精
craft
神の
the
方は
bullets,
大丈夫だと思うんだ
What's wrong
今
now?
度は魔力の方に問題
Now
があ
the
っ
problem is
て
my mana. Huh? Brady said he had more than enough to make bullets, though. But he has to recover from saving us.
いつもなら多分そうなんだ
Well,
ろうけど
normally yes.
バル
But
トに風で飛ばさ
I
れ
used
た
my
時
magic in a hurry when
とっさ
Balta
に
cast us
魔法
out,
を使っ
remember?
たって言ったでしょ。そこで思った以上に消
Seems
費
like
して
that
たみたい
consumed
で
a lot more mana than I thought.
今イレーズを持ってきてもらっても
Even if someone
弾
brings
を
us a
作るに
raise,
は魔力が
I
足
don't
り
have
な
the
いんだ。
mana required.
一晩経ったけど全然回復し
It's
てる
been a
感
day
じがしな
already
くて
and it still hasn't recovered.
僕まだ魔法
If
の制
only I
御が
could control,
父様
had
ほどう
as
ま
much
くでき
control of
な
my
いから
magic as my father does.
とにかく量をつぎ込むことで
Putting that
弾
aside,
を作らなき
I
ゃい
have
け
to
ない
work with the mana I have.
正直自然に
I
回
can
復する
always
のを
wait for my
待って
mana
いた
to
ら
replenish
そ
naturally,
の間にバルトが何をする
we
のか
don't know
わ
what
からない
Balta's plan is.
だけど待つ
Look
以
at
外で
him being the
どう
man
し
with
た
the
ら魔力
plan.
を回復できるのか
All this self-analysis
僕には思いつかなく
analysis
て
is good. He's showing us how much he's grown. That's nice. And I don't know what else would help me recover other than time.
なるほど。つ
I
まり
get it.
クルトラへ戻る
Regardless of whether
戻
we
らないに
return to
関係なく
Cultura, we
ま
must
ずは
tackle
魔
this
力不
mana
足問題
problem
を解決
first.
しないといけませんね。
If anyone could help us solve any issue with the prince, it's Celeste. What way could there be for Corvius to recover his mana? How about you try absorbing mana from an outside source? Like a food or something that will replenish it for you. Then again, there's not a way to shortcut. There's no way a shortcut like that exists.
いや待てフローラがあるじゃねえか
No, wait, we have Flora, don't we?
確かにフローラなら
Oh,
一つあれば
I can
魔力を
definitely
十分に
regain enough
回復
mana
で
with
き
a
ると思う
Flora.
どうかなアレストフローラの種って用意
Can
できる
you prepare a Flora seed for us, Celeste?
はい。種の用意なら可
I
能です
certainly can,
しか
but
しそうなると
how are you going to make the flower
肝心の開花
bloom?
はどうされるおつもりですかあれは簡単に咲くものではあり
A
ません
flora doesn't bloom easily. Circus
Circus
members should be
members 一番よく知っていることでしょう。
especially aware of that.
まあそうだな
Yeah,
こ
ain't
れま
wrong
でも
there.
苦労して咲かせてきたわけだし
We've
ほ
gone
い
through
ほ
a
い
lot
用
to
意で
make
きる
them
もんじゃねえ
bloom.
よな
It def wasn't easy.
今いるメンバーだけでオリエ
How
ンス
about we
で
hold the
シ
show
ョ
in
ーを開
Orions
く
with just us? Oh, mini circus? I doubt the flower will bloom just from a hastily prepared affair. Especially when Orions is known for the arts, people here are particularly discerning.
はあこれだって思ったん
Just
だ
when
か
I thought
な
I'd found the answer. Holding a show with our full roster is the ideal solution, but we don't have the luxury of preparing for that.
じゃあフローラの案は一旦保留だな
Let's put this flora thing on hold for the time being, and look for other ways to restore your mana. What can we do? After that, we continue to brainstorm other methods to solve our current conundrum. Racking our collective brains produced no good ideas. However, we decided to break and think on it some more. I forgot how pretty it was here. Oh, we reached a dead end. There was no way a manaless girl like myself could figure this out. Time marched on heartlessly, and the setting sun soon painted the town in a warm orange. Hoping I'd happen upon an idea if I went outside, I took a stroll around the town. We had to make Eraser's bullets as soon as possible. Corvius doesn't have enough mana to craft them. We don't know what Balta will do in the meantime if we wait for the prince's mana to recover. Or we could make a flora bloom to help restore his mana. We don't have the time or the members to hold a show. What could the solution be? Ugh, I've got nothing. My thoughts whirled around as I sought a way forward. Before I knew it, I'd reached Orion's main street. We didn't see this last time. It's so pretty. Tourists swarmed through the area, blissfully unaware of the ongoing crisis in Cultura. Laughter from families and couples, and the giddy chatter of friends bounced across the canals. I hope the people in Cultura can live such peaceful lives soon too. With that in mind, I let my feet carry me past a souvenir shop, selling all sorts of accessories. Among them was an ornament based on the lacrima earrings, the core item of Orion's. What did the lacrima earrings do again? Aww! An adorable beret caught my eye, and I couldn't help but cry out. It looked very similar to the beret I got from Sephora. And just like that, I was brought back to the moment he gave it to me. Yeah! I remember when he was like, oh, this is trash, it's gonna go in the bin otherwise. Take this beret. He didn't outright say it was a gift. Still, I was thrilled to know Sephora chose it with me in mind. I'm trying so hard to read. My beret is in Cultura now, but I think of Sephora every time I put it on. It motivates me to go forth and give it my all. Back when we first met, he was cold and unfriendly, and I never thought we'd get along with him, but... Then, after our show in Cultura, he started to acknowledge us as his friends. We were finally united as a group during our show here in Orion's. Throughout our trip, Sephora must have been working hard for Cultura's people, while also doing his part as a circus member. He was probably hiding his exhaustion from us. He couldn't hide it anymore, what with the spike in his workload and the royal capital move to dismiss Balto. At the time at Liba was the first time I'd seen Sephora looking so tired. Oh yeah, I want to see the green squirrel guy again. He was so cute. They're not in this city though. They're back in the Scholar City? I can't remember the name of it. The Scholar City. He had to be even busier now, carrying a heavy burden on his shoulders both physically and emotionally. I yearned to ease that burden in whatever way I could. I wanted to help him. Is there anything I can do? I mean, I'm proud of the fact that I've been able to produce great shows for everyone and all. That being said, I'm helpless by myself. There's no way for me to assist Cultura or Sephora. I bet there is though. Yay, this place is so cute! I was so lost in my thoughts, I hadn't even realised I'd come to the underwater park. I've walked quite far, I guess I should go back now. Really? There you are. I was wondering where you trotted off to. Oh hey Rady, did you come looking for me? Yeah, you tend to ignore your surroundings when you're caught up in your thoughts. I was worried you'd forgotten about dinner. Important. Ah, thanks. Nah, it's fine. Damn. This place is still full of couples, as usual. Let me transform, just in case. In an instant, he turned back into his Fae form. Why did he change back into a furball? I mean, it would be bad if we got mistaken for a couple. Really so funny. It wouldn't bother me though. Rady was my family, not my boyfriend. Look at his face. His skeptical little face. While people might assume we were a couple for walking around in this hot date spot, it didn't strike me as something worth worrying about. I just feel bad for him, you know? He's been out there busting his ass in Cultura, and here I am. Meh, it's a me problem. Who and what are you talking about? Are you finally accepting a Rady?
俺が傷つくから終了。
Let's stop right there before my poor little heart breaks.
さ、夕飯まではもう少し時間があるから、
Anyway,
クリッチーラディ
let
様
this
が
god
散歩に
tier
付き合ってや
gorgeous
る。
Rady keep you company till dinner time. Rady scampered further into the park, so I hurried after him. I know, I was like, Rady, you are dateable. I hate to break it to you, honey, but you are dateable.
この広場でショーをしたんだってやな。
We held our show in this very plaza. Yep. I know it hasn't been that long, but that feels like a lifetime ago.
なんか前に来た
For
時よ
some
り綺麗に
reason,
なってる
this
よ
place
な。
is a lot
精
cleaner
霊
than
も嬉しそ
before.
うだ。
The spirits seem happy too. Yay, we actually made a change. There's definitely less trash, yeah. I'm glad to hear that they're in such a good mood.
コリブスの回復のためにできたサーカスだ
You
けどさ、
know, Circus was originally formed to help Corvus recover.
こうして都市を丸ごと
It
変えら
just
れるっ
feels
て
amazing to
すげ
see
えこと
how
だ
our
よ
show
な。
helped change the city for the better too. Very true. It's so cute, right? He's right. We completely changed the city. Now that he's pointed it out, I felt a little sentimental. Through our Orion show, we were able to deliver the spirit's message no one could hear. Orion's, the city of water, was a place where humans and spirits loved and cherished each other. As time passed, humans forgot their gratitude towards spirits and took them for granted. All we did was encourage people to remember all the things they missed, though. We simply showed them the feelings they used to have. Why do I feel like Cultura is in the same situation Orion's was? The people there became so preoccupied with other things, they lost sight of what really mattered. They lost the harmony they should have treasured.
確かに言われてみりゃオ
Now
リ
that
エン
you
スと
mention
状況
it,
が似てるかもな。
they are looking in a pretty similar situation.
と、そろそろ頃合いだ。
Oops, it's
コ
about
リブスもア
time.
レストも待
Let's
ってる
head
だろう
back.
し、帰ろうぜ。
Corvius and Aless must be waiting for us. Gotta go back to that, what did Aless call it? I don't know, like a poor man's hovel or whatever. Hi, Sephora! I sat down, letting out a deep breath. I was so dead tired, I passed out if I lost focus even for a second.
いや、ダメだ。
There's no time. Get it together. I slapped my cheeks to pep myself up and wash away my drowsiness with coffee. A huge pile of documents I requested sat on my desk. They were all related to fiends.
目を通してからじゃないと。
I can't sleep until I look through these. Honey, sweetie, take a break, get a rest. And yet, I couldn't bring myself to reach for them. Hi, John, welcome. It was all because of what happened today.
ビデオは治安維持隊と一緒に
Video, go and patrol the
地下迷宮の入り口の見
labyrinth
回りを
entrance
頼む。
with the security forces.
ジーニアは
Dinia,
食
check
料
our
の
food
備蓄確
supply.
認。それから
And then...
助けてくれ、大変だった。
Oh no. Help! We got a problem! Everyone froze when a man barreled into our tent out of the blue.
何があった？
What happened?
説明は後だ。とにかく来てくれ。
Just come with me. I'll explain after. No, Cultura Man F became a fiend. Not Cultura Man F. How could we lose him?
おとなしくしろ。
Calm down, man. When we arrived, the public security officers had surrounded a rampaging citizen.
なんだあれは。
What is going on?
また狂人か？
Did someone else lose it?
いや、それにしても
I do
様
not
子がお
believe
かしい。
so. His
住
behavior is
民から
highly
黒いもや
unusual.
が見えないか。
Do you see that black mana emanating from him? No, Cultura Man F! I strained my eyes and I saw something like black smoke floating around the man's body.
まるで 魔物みたい。
He looks like a fiend.
魔物化してるんだわ。
This is the first time
私も
I'm
実
seeing it
物
with
を
my
目
own
にするのは
eyes,
初め
but
てだけど。
I'm pretty sure we're witnessing a fiend transformation.
そうでしょ、ビリオ。
Right, Vilio? Vilio, why do you know so much about this? I'm scared. Vilio! Junior's eyes darted to Vilio, who nodded solemnly.
あ、
Yeah,
あの住民は
he's been possessed by a
魔物
fiend.
に取り憑かれてる。殺すしかない。
We have to kill him. No! Culture man F! Vilio stuffed down his tempestuous emotions as he moved forward to the possessed man.
ちょっと待て。
Hold
本当
on.
にそれしか方法
Is
はな
there
いのか。
really no other way to
何
save
か
him?
救う手立ては。
Even though they'd explained it before, I was astonished to hear Vilio talk of killing him at the moment we found him.
この前話した通り、
Like I said before,
方法はないんだ。
there isn't.
捕獲して様子を見るとか。
Maybe we can capture and observe him.
無理よ。
Unfortunately,
捕らえたとこ
no.
ろで、
Even if
今
we
のクル
capture
トラには
him,
保護してお
we
け
have
る
no
場所
safe
も
place
人
to
員も足
contain
りない。
him, and we're out of hands.
魔物化が進めばいずれ
Should the
周り
transformation
を破壊
progress,
するだけの存在に
he'll
なって
devolve into a
被害が
walking
広が
force
る
of
だけよ。
destruction. It will cause even more damage.
人払いをしよ
Let's just clear out
う。
the
住民に見
citizens.
せるのは酷だ
For。them to see this is just plain cruel.
僕も手伝うよ。
I'll help out too. Aside from Vilio, everyone else ushered the innocent bystanders away from the area. Once the citizens were out of sight, Vilio approached the transformed man and blocked his way.
これが俺の役目だから。
Vilio, you good man? What's going on here? What's going on with your character? This is my duty. Hi everyone, welcome to my silly little game about clowns. Where we honk honk ha ha hee hee clown moment. And watch helplessly as our chipper redhead slaughtered the Cultura citizen. After that, I held an emergency meeting in the plaza. I told the citizens that the fiend's victim had been placed in custody and was receiving medical treatment. Some were relieved, some were anxious. Are we really going to be okay? They asked. What happened to him? And now it's a thriller. Yeah. I just wanted a clown game. Won't the fiends appear again? What if they go after me next? In response to their questions, I assured them we'd be fully bolstering security to prevent another attack. I also asked that they endure for a little while longer. That was all.
そんな薄っぺらい気休めの言葉を並べることしかできな
I
かっ
could
た。
only offer them shallow comfort with all that lip service. Normally I'd start gathering information and find the cause of the accident to avoid further casualties. It was for this reason that I asked for all these fiend-related documents. We're studying. In reality, however, I couldn't even spare them a glance. Doubt choked my heart and staring me with indecision.
これが
Take a nap!
俺が目指した迷宮森なのか。
Yeah, the last bits made me really curious about Vilio. Like, I knew there'd be something more to his character, but what's this boy going through? Why is this his duty? Who is he? Is this the noble sentinel job I've been aiming for?
俺はバルトに抗い続けていい
Do I
のか。
really have to keep fighting Balto?
こんな状態が続けば
If this goes on,
被害は拡大して
it'll
いく
only
ばかり
cause
じゃない
more
のか。
harm than good, right? All of a sudden, I started wondering what father would do if he was faced with this kind of situation.
父なら俺より
I'm
ずっと
sure
う
he
ま
could
く
have
やるん
handled
だ
it
ろ
better
うな。
than me.
こんなことが起きても
If
住民を
something
す
like
ぐに
this
落ち着かせ
happened,
て
he'd have immediately why are there so many words I don't know? Assuaged the citizens' worries?
いや 父ならそもそも
Forget that.
クルトラに
Father
魔
would
物が
have
入る
prevented
こ
the
とを
fiends
防
from
いでい
entering
た
the
はずだ
city in the first place.
なんてバカか俺は。
I'm so stupid. No, you're not, honey. No, you're not. A smile of self. What is wrong with the words in this room? Stop it. A smile of self-derision crawled onto my face. I can't read half these words. Sephora, please dumb down your English. Regretting the past was pointless. I should have known better after warning myself as much over the last 3 years. Evidently, I've been suffering so much I've begun to imagine a future that would never come to pass.
あいつが今ここにいたら
What would she say if she was here? I don't know, what would I say? You're doing great, sweetie.
こんな状態の俺を見たら
If she saw me like
黙って
this,
テントを出て
I
行って
bet she would slip out of the tent
温かいハーブティーを入れて
and she'd
戻
come
って
back
くる。
with a fresh steaming cup of tea.
落ち着いた後
Once I
話せ
calmed
る範囲
down,
でいいから
she'd asked me to tell
何が
her
あった
what
のか教え
happened
て
in
ほ
as
しい
much
と尋ね
detail
て
as possible,
俺がポツポツと言葉を
and
こ
she
ぼ
would
す
give
の
me
を
her full attention while I
隣
spoke.
でじっと聞いてくれる。それから
Then she would tell me the solution she came up with after a good, hard think.
俺に伝えてくるんだ。
Yeah, we would come up with a solution after picking between two options after a good, hard think. It was easy to picture her desperately trying to find encouraging words.
話して問題が解
Whether or not
決し
we
なくたっ
actually
ていい
found
ん
the
だ。
solution during our discussion would be irrelevant.
隣で気持ちに寄り添って
I bet she has no idea how relieved I am to have her by my side.
それがどんなに俺の心を救うのか
To have her be so considerate of my feelings and fussing over my problems. During our last call, I told her staying in Auras would be better for her. Although I was merely being frank, it was such a heartless thing to say. Now that I was on the verge of a breakdown, all I wanted was to hear her voice. I ached to hear her encourage me, to tell me to keep fighting, that everything would be alright. If only I had that, I could get back on my feet to make things right again. Cirrus. The name never meant to... Huh? The name I meant to call never escaped... I can't read. The name I never meant to call escaped my lips. We did it, everyone. I read a sentence. Brady and I returned to Cheers and had our dinner. What's for dinner? I went to the kitchen to get some drinks and do a little solo thinking. We discussed the matter through dinner, but we still had nothing to show for it. We've got to do something, and soon. I felt so rushed, yet I couldn't gather my thoughts. Replenishing his mana with a flora is our best idea so far. Problem was, we didn't know how we'd make one bloom. Cultura's people have forgotten something important. I wish we could hold a show there and we could resurrect it in the hearts of the citizens and make the flora blossom. But we can't. Not now. It's getting late. I should go to sleep. I was about to head back to my room when my eyes landed upon the chalice sitting on the edge of the counter. Should we really leave this on the counter for anyone to, like, nick? If I remember correctly, Radiant and Colbius were using it earlier. I can't believe they left it sitting around. Don't they know how the relay chalice is our most precious resource? Flabbergasted, I picked up the chalice to put it away somewhere. That was when I noticed the shining remnants on the bottom of the cup. Huh? Who's calling this late at night? I pricked my ears, wondering who the caller was. It activated. Cirrus. Was it just me? Or had Sephora faintly called my name? But wait, I'm here, I'm here. I added more water in a hurry. Huh? What? Why are you? He sounded somewhat confused. What are you saying? You called my name, right? It's me, Cirrus. He's all embarrassed! Look at him! I didn't mean to call you though. Sorry for waking you up. I'll hang up now. Oh my god, look at him! Sephora, wait! Wait, Sephora, hold on a second. Hold on a second, I just gotta save my game. He wants us to ask him what was wrong and listen intently. That's what he wants. Sephora misses us so much. You're so right. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Did something happen? No need to tell me everything. I just want to make sure you're okay. Sephora never called my name before. My gut told me this was a cry for help. I couldn't help but ask him what happened. My questions stunned him into a silence for a few moments. Oh, he's so cute! Look at his little face! Then he burst into laughter. What? Was there something I said? Haha, no, you're fine. Thanks, though. Mind hearing me out? He let out a sigh and began to talk. Something just crossed my mind. Cutie, yeah, he's so cute. Something just crossed my mind. I thought maybe we could put an end to things without any losses if I handed Kultura over to Balto. I've been working all this time to restore the ideal Kultura. Never once did I think I was making a mistake by doing so. But now that I'm here, I've come to fully understand how weighty this responsibility is. What I do affects people's lives. Look at him, yeah, I know, he's baby mode. I simply wanted to bring back the harmonious city where people supported each other, yet even more conflicts arose. Listen here, Sephora. This is Balto's fault, not yours, okay? Okay? I don't know if I should keep this up. I'm genuinely lost. I didn't exactly know what had happened there. Yet, I could tell it was bad enough that Sephora was feeling cornered. Still, I don't want him to give up. I just realised I've sunk so far down in my chair. I'm shrimping right now. I'm in shrimp mode. I had no idea whether this was the answer he was looking for. I believed in the future Kultura he dreamed of. Everyone certainly is suffering right now. I don't see anything wrong with the future you envision for Kultura though. Yes, peace might come back for a time if Balto rules again. But doesn't that mean the city will revert to the state it was in before our show? I highly doubt that would make the citizens happy. While fighting Balto may put the people through pain and suffering, we'll be doing it to take back Kultura. No matter how painful it is, it's a battle you really can't avoid. You're not alone, Sephora. You have me, the other circus members, and the townspeople. We'll be fine, and we'll definitely win if we join forces. His little smiley face! Sephora's lips quirked up into a smile as he listened to me. I knew you'd cheer me up by saying that.
そうだよな。
Right,
俺は
I'm
一人
not
じゃない。
alone.
ここで俺が折れたら、
If I give up
ここ
here,
まで手を貸して
I'll
くれ
feel
た奴ら
lousy for all the people who've helped me get this far. Sephora fixed his eyes on me. Even though through the chalice, I could see the fire flickering within them.
ありがとな。
Thank you. His uncertainty had vanished into thin air. What a relief. Cute!
だが、日々住民同士の
I
対立
can't
が激し
deny,
くなってるのも
conflict
事
between
実
the
だ。
people are getting more intense each day.
今日も事件が起きて、
Today's accident successfully fanned the flames of anxiety.
どうにかしたいのは山々だが、
I want to do something
今は
about
魔
it,
物の対策
but
と
I'm too busy trying to find a way to fight the fiends, and I can't predict Balter's next move.
正直、
And, to be frank, we haven't even discussed how to break the wind barrier without Corvius's magic.
話し合えていない状況だ。
Oh, we've actually been talking with Celeste about that. We're currently figuring out how to restore Corvius's mana first. I filled Sephora in on our recent discussions.
クルトラでしょう。
You want to hold a show in Cultura? Yep, Corvius can regain enough mana if we can make a flora bloom. And given the growing conflicts there, I feel like we can use this chance to remind them of the true Cultura. Sephora said nothing, seemingly lost in thought. I doubt we can do that though. Everyone is so busy we can't even spare enough time for meetings. In the first place, gathering people where we know fiends might appear, not to mention the lunatic riots.
いや、
No. I was about to comment on the difficulty of holding a show in such circumstances, but he cut me off. Sephora?
いけるかもしれない。
I think we may pull it off. He supports us. What? What do you mean?
これがうまくいけば
Everything will be resolved if it goes well.
解決する。
Look at that scheme and smile. Boy's got a plan. Sephora flashed me a bold smile through the chalice. He's scheming. Oh, I've not seen a pour either. A few days have passed since then.
待たせたな。
Thanks for waiting. We jumped onto Vilio's back and flew out of Orion's. It took us a while to reach the sky above Cultura. Just as the other members had told us, a powerful wind raged outside the city outskirts. Oh, it's so loud! Ah, the wind is super strong. Even from afar, the gusts were so violent we could hardly breathe.
実際目にすると
Now that I see it with my own
想像以上
eyes,
に大変な
this is
状態だ
much worse than I thought.
よし。パスハリアの言ってた。
Alright, I think the weak point Pashalia mentioned is right around here.
ちゃんと捕まってろ
Hold
よ。
on tight, guys.
準備はいいか、コリブス。
Ready, Corvius?
行こう。
Yep, let's go, everybody. You can do it, Corvius, I believe in you! Nervous. Will we get in? Chapter 9! Oh my god, we're in. We made it. That's it. We're back! Feels like coming home.
って感じだな。俺らの家はリーベルだけどよ。
I know Lieb is our
このテ
real
ントにも
home,
すっかり愛
but
着が湧いちまった
I've
ぜ。
grown attached to this tent. Freddy hopped up onto his usual cushion in the common area. I know chapter 9 is here.
このテント好き。
I like it
それも
too.
僕の部
While
屋
it's
よ
not
り
as huge as my room in the castle, I feel closer to you all when I'm
みんな
here.
との距離が近いから。
He's so precious. Me 3. It's always such a relief. Although it never crossed my mind, when we were in Oriens, returned to the tent reminded me how cozy it was. Before I knew it, this tent, a place I got some R&R after a long trip, had become my second home.
4人ともオリエンスから飛
You
ん
must
で
be
きて
tired
疲
from
れ
your
ただろ
ride back. I made you some drinks, so go sit and relax. Thanks, Eon.
ところで俺様のいない間どうだった？
BT Doves? What's BT Doves, huh? How's the situation been while we were gone?
ザフォラの眉間のシワが増えたな。
Sephora's forehead wrinkles are out of control. Look! Villia jabbed a finger at said forehead.
人の顔を刺すな
Point at someone's face and you might lose a finger. Get him!
えザフォラのシワは増えてな
I
い
don't
の
think he has more
僕はむ
wrinkles.
しろ
I'm
目の
concerned
下の
about
ク
how
マの色合
intense
いが
his
変わっ
dark
たことを気
circles
に
have
するべ
become
きだと
though.
思う
Mimicking Villia, Pashalia pointed underneath Sephora's eyes. Let's point out all this man's flaws. Go!
おお、さすがだなパサリア。色合いは気づかなかったぜ。
What alliances have been formed since we've been gone? Oh, my man Pashalia! I didn't notice that at all.
絵を描くのが好きだから
I like
色の変
drawing,
化には
so
敏感なん
I'm
だ
rather attuned to changes in colour.
人の顔の変化で
Extremely
和むな
weird of you to bond over someone else's facial changes.
ちっちっち俺が聞きたいのはザフォラの顔の変化じゃねえよ
I'm not
そん
asking
なの
about
に興味
Sephora's
持つわけ
face.
ないだろ
Who cares about that? Me, Rady!
その言い方もなんか腹立つな
That pisses me off even more for some reason. No, I think it's fair Zephora gets bullied. He deserves it after bullying everyone else.
俺が聞きたいのは
I
ナデ
also
ィ
know
様
how
のい
you'll
ない
cope
寂しさで
with my
毎晩
absence.
枕を濡らしてたんじゃね
I
えかっ
bet you
てことだ
cried into your pillows every night. Rady jumped around everyone's laps and peered into their faces.
帰ってきた途端うるさいなお
Ugh,
前
shut up.
しばらく
It
離れ
hasn't
て
even
たか
been a
ら
day since you
お前の
returned.
口が無駄
I
に動
forgot
く
how
のを
fast that
忘れて
mouth
た
of yours moves.
ツンツンザフォラも久し
Been
ぶりだ
ages
と
since
可
I
愛
heard
く
that
感じるぜ
adorably prickly attitude of yours.
再会を記念して今ならこの
Don't you
モ
want
チ
to
フは
touch his
ボディ
fluffy
触りたい
bod to
放題だ
celebrate
ぞ
our reunion?
グリ
Come on, touch it. Getting carried away, Rady sprang into Sephora's lap and nudged him repeatedly. He's definitely like pissing him off on purpose because he doesn't like how we crush it. He doesn't like that. Sephora was obviously trying to endure it, but he ground his teeth harder with each taunt from Rady.
俺様の肉球をプニプニして
I'm not gonna lie, Rady, you're gonna end up on the floor with a slap in a minute if you don't watch out. Look at my squishy little toe beans. Press them to get rid of your fatigue. Go on, go on.
ビリオこのうざい毛玉だけ
Vilio,
ウルトラの外に
throw
戻
this
してこ
furry
い
rat out of Cultura.
外に出る前に
He'll be blown away by the wind before we can even leave the town, though.
それでいい
Even better.
よくねえよ即決すんな
Not at all. Give that a second thought, man.
たくせっかくの再会だってのに
So
相変わ
much
ら
time has
ず冷
passed
てえ
since we
やつ
last
だ
saw
ぜ
you. And you're still an ice prince. Don't you think so, Cirrus? Haha. I'm glad you're all doing well. I know we spoke through the chalice, but it's more reassuring to see you guys in person. Although we might not be able to do much, we can still speak to one another anytime now. Plus, I'll know right away if something's wrong. I may not be able to do much, but I want to help out. I was beyond elated that we'd reunited.
お前怪我はないか
You're not injured, I hope? I'm alright, thanks to Colvius and Vilio.
ならいいコリブスはどうだ
Good. How about you, Colvius?
魔法を使ってちょっと
I'm a
疲れて
teensy
る
bit tired from using magic.
予定通り
I
だし
expected that though,
大丈夫
so
だよ。
it's fine. Colvius fist pumped with vigor to assure us he had enough energy left in him.
なんだよザフォラ
The
俺
heck,
との対応
Sephora?
に差があり
What
すぎ
am
だ
I?
ろ。
Chopped liver?
誰か他に俺の帰りを喜んでくれるやつはいねえのか。
Anyone delighted by my return?
あら、私は嬉しいわよ。お酒に付
I'm
き合ってく
happy
れ
you're
るの
back,
は
dear
あなた
chum.
くらいのものだもの。
You're the only one who's willing to drink with me.
ザフォラはなぜか
Oh my
一緒
god,
に
they're
飲
the
んでくれ
wine
ないのよ
ants.
ね。
They're the wine ants. Sephora always turns me down. How peculiar.
僕もラディが帰ってきてくれ
I'm
て
also
嬉しい
happy
よ。
about your return,
苦手
maybe.
な食べ物食べて
You
くれ
always
る
eat
か
the foods I don't like.
ちょっと動機が不純だが、よし。
Kind of bogus, but I'll take it. Just as Radio was appeased by the remarks, Eon emerged from the kitchen with a tray in hand.
茶が入った受け取ってく
I
れ
made some tea. Help yourself. Thanks, Eon.
ところでラディ少し話があるのだが
By the way,
いいだろ
Radio,
うか
there's something I want to discuss with you. Do you have a moment?
お、なんだイーオンも俺の
What's that?
帰りが嬉しいの
Are
か。
you happy I'm back too?
たく仕方ねえな。今日は特別
you
に
big
俺の
lug.
上着を撫でさせ
I'll
て
let
や
you
って
stroke
も
my uber fluffy fur. Just this once.
旅をしている間料理用に置いていた酒が自分の気づかない間
I
に
noticed
減
some
ることがあ
time
った
ago that my supply of cooking liquor was diminishing.
ほう、
Uh,
そいつは困ったちゃんだな。精
uh,
霊さんのいたずらか
that
な。
ain't good, sure. Guess some pesky spirits must be pulling pranks on us.
最初は気のせいだと思ったんだが
I thought I was
ラディ
imagining
たち
things
がオ
at
リエンスにい
first,
る間中
but
減
while
る
you
の
were
がピタ
away,
リと止まったん
the
だ
bottle ceases to be empty. Radio, I think you've just been busted.
何か事情を知らないだろうか
Would you know anything about that?
知らねえ。真顔で近づいてくんな。
No,
高
no,
級ラム酒なんて知らね
don't come any closer. Not with that scary ass glint in your eye. I don't know anything about luxury rum.
そっか。飲んでたのは
Oh,
ラム酒なんだ
so you
ね。
were drinking luxury rum. This is what I mean by this man's an alcoholic.
アホだな。
What an idiot.
じっくり話を聞かせ
Can
て
you
もら
tell
え
me
るだ
in
ろう
more detail?
助けてくれ。俺は無実だ。
Help
ちょ
me,
っと
Cirrus.
味見しただけなん
I'm
だ。
innocent. I was just tasting it. You wouldn't know innocence if it smacked you in the face. Sorry, Radiant. This was on you, man. We can't protect him. It's the consequences of his own actions.
帰って早々マジでうるさいな。
You just got back and you're already so noisy.
でも
This
こ
screams
れでこ
circus
そサー
though.
カスって感じだよな。
This is more like it. This is more a hee hee ha ha funny clown game. This is more like it.
確かにこれまであちこちで
We've
騒ぎ
certainly
を起こ
caused a
してきたも
stir
んな。
here and there. Sephora smirked.
まあそれも含めてさ、
Well, that too.
コリブスもラディもあんたも
It wouldn't be Circus, not
みんな
Colbius,
揃って
Radiant
こその
Cirrus, and everyone
サーカ
else.
スだってことだ。
Hee hee. Balto's threat was imminent. Even so, spending time with everyone gave me some peace of mind. After a while, Eon had finished scolding Rady and Sephora broached more pressing matters.
さて、
How
こ
stressful
こ
is
ま
this
では
chapter
作
gonna
戦
be?
通りだ。
How stressful
あ
is
と
it
は
gonna
もう一
be?
度コリブスの魔法を使い
Hold
ア
on.
レストを呼び込んで
That's like one leaf and then the flower left to go. We're nearly there. Alright everyone, everything's going according to plan for now. Next we'll have to use Corvius to use his magic to get Aless through the barrier.
クルトラでのショーを成功させるだけだ。
And then we'll put on a hit in Cultura show. Put on a hit Cultura show. There we go. I read it. Just as he said, we'd be holding a show in Cultura amid all the chaos. It was our last strategy to end our conflict with Balto. So, how did it come to this? It went back to that morning after my chat with Sephora. Even through the chalice, I could tell everyone was half asleep.
クルトラでショーをする。
I'm gonna hold a show in
みんな、
Cultura.
協力して
Help
く
me
れ。
out, guys.
ザホラは頭の使い
Have
すぎ
you
で
finally fried your
ついにお
brain
かし
and
くな
gone
った
off
の
the
かし
deep
ら
end? Suppressing a yawn, Genius shot Sephora a disgruntled look. He'd probably just woken up.
きっと疲れが溜まって
You
るん
must
だ
be
よ。
exhausted.
今日は眠
I
った
think
方
you should
がいいん
rest
じゃない
today.
かな。アーテールで買った僕のブランケット
I can lend you the
暖かい
blanket
か
I
ら
bought from
ザフラ
Althea.
に貸してあげるね。
It's comfy and warm.
それなら自分はホット
I'll
ミル
make
クを
you
入れて
some
こよ
warm
う。
milk. Its
体の
heat
芯
will
から
lull you to
温ま
sleep
って
faster.
眠りやすくなるはずだ。
なら私は寝つきの良くなるアロマ
I'll
を用
prepare
意して
some
あげるね
aromatic essences to help you fall asleep too. The circus members in Cultura were trying their darndest to make Sephora rest. I couldn't blame them. His decision to do a show came completely out of left field. He could very well have been delirious or sick. It will be worth it, yeah. I'm hoping it's worth it. It will calm us down and make us lose our mind. If they show, yeah, genuinely, if they show a kissing CG, I might cry. I'll cry. As for me,
それじゃあ俺は
I'll
子守
sing
歌
you
を
a lullaby. Villia was hyping himself up, but Sephora shot him down almost immediately.
歌うな。そんな
Do
もん
not
聞いたら
sing.
逆に疲労
Instead
が
of
たまる。
soothing me, it's just gonna make me more exhausted.
おかしくなったわけじゃない。
I'm not going
俺は
crazy.
落ち着いて
In
る。
fact, I'm perfectly lucid.
いやだけどよ
Who
今の状態で
wouldn't
シ
have
ョーを
thought
や
you
るって
gone
言われた
bonkers
の
when you
が
came out with
疲れ
came
でお
out
か
of
しくなった
nowhere
と
with the
しか
show
思えね
idea
えよ
while things are so bad?
お前たちの言い分もわかる。
I understand your concern, but please listen to what I'm about to say before you question my sanity. Fine, tell us more. Sephora nodded and began to explain his plan.
バルトを無力化するためには、
In order to
コリブス
incapacitate
が2列の
Balto,
弾を作
we
る
need
必要がある。
Colvius to craft a razor's bullet.
だが、今のコリブスには、
However, he doesn't have enough
魔力が足りない。
mana for that at present.
だからまずは、コリブスたちにクル
That's
ト
why
ラ
we'll
へ
bring
戻
them
って
to
きてもらい、
Cultura so we can hold a show and make a flora
フローラ
bloom.
を咲かせる。
そっか。ショーをするの
Oh,
は
I get
コ
it.
リブスの魔力
A
を
flora
回
would
復でき
definitely
る
help
フローラを
restore
咲かせるた
Colvius's
めって
mana.
ことだね。
So, I see why you'd want to hold a show.
だが、わざわざ危険
In
な
that
クルトラ
case,
で開催
there's
す
no
る
need
必
for
要
us to
は
hold
ない
it
んじゃない
here.
だろうか。
It's too dangerous. Oh, I'm so hot, everyone. I'm so hot. It's too warm.
国が本気を出せば、別途フローラを咲かせ
We
るこ
should
と
be
で
able
可能
to
なはず
bloom
だ
a separate flora if the country takes this seriously.
そうね
Agreed. We
そ
can't
もそも
afford to
今の
perform
私た
right
ちに
now.
ショ
In
ー
the
を
first
する余裕
place,
もないし危険なクルトラに王子を連れてくるのも
bringing
リ
His
スクが高い
Highness to such a dangerous place is already taking an immense risk.
それは承知の上だ。だ
I
がこのショーは
understand.
クル
However,
トラで行うこ
I have
とに
further
意味があ
reason
る。
to hold it here. People in Cultura have been living in fear, threatened constantly under Balto's tyranny. Everyone is so busy fighting each other, they forgot all about their precious harmony. We want to help remind them of the real Cultura with our performance.
だけどさショーをして人を一箇所に集めるなんて
But don't you think gathering
狙って
people
く
in
れっ
one
て言っ
place
てる
is
ようなもん
like
じゃないか
asking Baltos to come and attack us?
そうだな。
He has
バ
a
ルトが
point.
風の壁を築い
Balto
たの
built a
は
wind barrier around the
Balto
city
自身
because he no
外
longer
部とやり
sees the
取りを
need
す
to
る必要
interact
が
with
な
the
くなった
outside
からだ
world.
すなわち地下迷宮の
And
中
that
で
means the
バルト
plan
の
he's
計
been
画の
working
準
on
備
in the
が整い
labyrinth
つ
is
つあ
all
ることを
set.
示している。
Assembling people would be
人を
dangerous.
集めるのは危険だろう。いくらクルトラの人の心を動か
Even
せ
if
て
we
も
can move their
バル
hearts,
トに
we
攻
won't
撃
stand a
されたら
chance once he
ひ
launches
と
an
たまりもな
attack.
いよね。
お前たちの推測通り、
It's just as you
バルトは
guessed.
ショーが開
Balto
催
will
され
probably
る日
do
に
something the day of
何
the
か仕
show.
掛けてくるだろう。だが、そ
But
れこそがこっ
that's
ちの狙い
exactly what
だ。
we're aiming for.
どういうこ
What
と
What do you mean?
今はバルトの計画
The
の全容
security
が不
forces
明
have
な
been
ため、
dispatched all around
クルトラ
Cultura
全
to
体
guard
に
the
治安維
city,
持隊を配備し
since we
て
have no
警
clue
戒に
what
当たって
Balto's
いる。
plotting.
いつ起きるか、
We're
どこで
always
起
on
きる
edge.
かわから
We
ない
don't
バルト
know
の計画
when
に
or where
常
his
に
plan will
神
take
経をすり
place.
減らしている状態だ。
So we're going to make sure we know where and when. Clever.
だがショーを開催すれば
It's a whole other story if we host a show, though.
開催日を狙って
Balto
計
will
画を実
definitely
行するはず
execute
だ
his plan on the same day. Oh, I get it. It'll be easier to protect the people if we know when and where he'll come for us. Smart.
そういうことだ。危険は承知の上だが突然ことが起こるよりは被害を抑えられる。
That's it. I know it's risky, but we can minimize the damage that way.
さらに言えばショーをすることで
Besides,
地下にこ
the
もって
show
い
is
るバルトを
guaranteed to lure him out of
地
his
上に
hiding
おびき
place
出
in
す
the
ことがで
labyrinth.
きる。計画とやらはバルトが自
I
ら
have a
指揮
feeling
して
Balto will
実
carry
行
out the
するだ
scheme
ろう
himself.
からイレーズを完成させたところで
After all,
地下
even
迷
if we
宮に
succeed
こも
in
られた
crafting
ま
the
まじゃ
bullets,
使用でき
do
ない
you
だろ
think
う。
we'd be able to find him and use a raise in the labyrinth?
なるほどね。
Makes sense.
そこまでは理にかなってるわ。
Putting on a show out of
だけど
nowhere
突
will
然ショ
arouse
ーを
his
開催するなん
suspicions,
て
don't you think?
さすがに怪しまれるんじゃないかしら。
Kinda,
だ
yeah.
よな。おかしくなってるバルトでもここまであからさまだと裏があ
Yeah.
るって警
No matter
戒する
how
だろう。
insane he is, I'm sure he'll suspect there's a catch if you make it too obvious.
その点も問題ない。まずはバル
That
ト
won't
側
be a
へ
problem.
ポリブスがイレーズの
First,
弾
we're
を
going to
作る
tell
には
Balto that
魔
Corvus
力が
doesn't
足
have
りない
enough
ことを
mana
そ
to
れと
craft
な
the
く伝える。
bullets.
その上でコリブスたちがクルトラへ戻る
In
ときと
doing so,
ア
we'll
レストがク
purposely
ル
show
トラへ
them how
入る際
exhausted you are.
コリブスが魔法を使って疲弊している姿を
When
わ
the
ざと
three
見
of
せ
you
る
are。back in Cultura, and when Alest enters the city,
そこでバルト側へある賭けを持
and
ちかけ
then I'm going to propose a bet to Balto.
賭け
What kind of bet?
俺たちがショーで住民の心
Shall
を
we
動かす
succeed
こ
in
とが
moving the
できれば
citizens' hearts? He'll
バ
have
ル
to
トに
give
は
up his
迷宮
sentinel
森の座
position.
を諦めてもらう。
Hmm.
もし住民の心を動かせ
But
なけれ
if
ば
we don't, we'll
俺
give
た
up
ちは
and
クル
leave
トラを諦
Cultura.
めて撤退する。向こうはフローラの存在を
He
知ら
doesn't
ない。
know we have a
だから
Flora,
この提案
so
は
he'll consider
弾
our
を作
last
ること
ditch
ができな
effort
い
because we
俺た
failed
ち
to
の
make
最
the
後のあ
bullets.
がき。
He's so smart.
そう受け取られるだろ
Pretty sure that's what he'll think.
そんな賭けバルトが乗ってく
Will
るの
he
か
accept your proposal though?
う。100% 勝つ賭けだと思い込ませれば
Without
あ
a
いつは
doubt.
必ず乗ってくる。
Especially if you can make him believe he'll win no matter what.
なるほどね。
I see.
その案、
That's not
悪
a
くな
bad
いんじゃないかし
idea.
ら。リスクはあるけれど、
It's risky
現状考
indeed,
えうる
but
最良の
it's the
作
best
戦
plan
ね。
we have at our disposal.
クルトラでのショー、
I'm on
認める
board,
わ。
but there's no room for failure. You hear me?
失敗は許さないわよ。
ああ、もちろんだ。
Sure. Our shows have never failed before
俺
anyway.
たちのショーは失敗したりしないからな。そうだろ。
Wouldn't you agree? He shot me a confident smile. Yeah,
こんな状況で
I'm
お前
aware
たち
I'm
に負
putting a
担をか
burden
け
on
る
you
ことになる
guys
が、
when the situation is bad
どう
enough,
か頼む。
but I'm begging you here.
クルトラを救うために
Please help me save
力を
Cultura.
貸してくれ。
Anything for you, sweetie. Sephora bowed gallantly as he said so. Everyone agreed without a second thought.
で作戦通り
So,
俺たちは
we've
派手に
returned
コ
to
リブスの
Cultura
魔
with
法で
Corvus'
戻って
magic
きた
as
わけだ
planned.
が
I
バル
wonder
ト
if
側に
Balto
情
knows
報は渡って
already.
るのか
バッチリだよ。
He totally
あ
does.
とはアレストにドッキリを仕掛ける
Now
だ
all we
け。
need to do is pull a little prank on Alest. A prank?
ええ。敵を
Oh,
騙
you
すに
know,
はまず味方
Deceive
から
your
っていうで
friends
しょ。
before deceiving your enemy.
あーちゃん絶対面白いことになるし。
Pulling a prank on Ali will be
情報を流
delicious.
すだけじゃな
And
く、
we need to
リア
ground
ル
it
さ
into
も出して
realism
いこうと
instead
思
of
ってね
simply passing on the news.
コリブスにも後で作戦を教えるから。
Hee hee,
Mission
I'll tell you the plan later, Corvius. Let's do this. Oh, okay.
わかった。
I'll do my best.
僕も頑張るよ。
ああ、あとは
Oh, right.
これも
Let
共
me
有
share
し
this
とくれ。
tidbit too.
バルトの使者
One
か
of
ら受け取
Balto's
った
men sent this
賭けに
letter.
対する返答
His
が書か
response
れ
to
た
our
手紙だ。
proposal.
要約すると了承した旨が記
To
載
put
さ
it
れてる。
concisely, he agreed. Hold on. I'm taking my cushion off my chair. It's too warm. It's too warm for my cushion. To put it concisely, he agreed.
その他、治安維持隊との連携も進んでいる。
Security forces have also
数
agreed
日
to
後に
cooperate with
アレ
us.
ストが戻ってくる予
We just
定
need
だ
to
か
do a
ら、
briefing once
あ
Celeste
とは
joins us
最
in a
終
few
打ち合わせ
days.
だけだ。
あ、
警備の補強になるかはわ
Oh,
からな
I
いけど
don't know if this will help
ジーニア
strengthen
と
the
一緒に
security,
この
but
町の風の
I
精
asked
霊
the
さん
wind
にも
spirits to protect
町
the
の
people
人
with
の守護
Jinya.
をお願いしてあるよ。
事前に対価をそりゃもう
I've already paid them
たんまりと渡したか
handsomely,
ら
so
気ま
those
ぐれな
moody
風の
spirits
精
should
霊
lend a helping
さすがに
hand.
手を貸してくれるはずよ。
What did you pay them with?
私のお気に入りの香水が全部持ってかれちゃったけど
I had to give them
人命に
all
は
my
変えられない
favorite
ものね。
perfumes, but that's nothing compared to human lives. Jinya. I felt bad seeing Jinya so down, but things were dire for us all. You just have to endure. The next thing we have to do is pick up the performances, practice, and promote the show.
いつもの俺らって感じだな。
Alright, same stuff as
じゃあ
always.
まずは内容について
Let's
話
discuss
し合
our
うか。
program first then. Oh, we're actually already decided that's when we were in Oriens. Colby has told me a story about Althea and Libera that's been passed down the royal family. I thought we could use that.
それって前に講演した時に使
Is
っ
that
た
the same story you
リ
used
ベラが
before?
クルトラに来た時
The
の
one where
話か
Libera first arrived in Cultura? No, it takes place way later than that. They come together again, briefly in this one.
それよりも
I know, like, Jinya, I will personally replace those perfumes for you. He's making the biggest sacrifices. Wait, after that? Really?
一般にはもちろん
Yep. Not many people know this story.
ほとんど知ら
Not
れて
even
ない
Cultura
話なんだけど
citizens.
なるほど。その内
I
容なら
see.
クルトラ
It'll
の住
certainly
民にも
touch the
刺さる
hearts of our people.
うんうん。今のクルトラの
True.
人たちに
It's the
ぴった
perfect
りの内
program
容
for
だ
the
と
people
思
of
うよ。
Cultura.
じゃあ内容はこれで決まりだな。
Let's go with that then. Alright, now, how do we practice and promote the show?
今ザフォラの意見に賛
Sephora
同してくれている
supporters
住
will
民
most
た
likely
ちは
come and watch
見に来る
regardless.
かもしれないが反対している者たちはどうす
However,
るんだ
I'm not sure about those who
宣
oppose
伝
him.
したところで
I do not think
そう
they will
やす
come
や
so
す来てくれ
easily,
るもの
even
で
if we
はないだろう
advertise. I agree, we'll just have to stick to our guns and try and persuade them as many times as it takes. I felt the same way as Eon. Getting them to attend our show under these circumstances would be a real challenge. People who obeyed Balto and wish to only have their lives turn back to normal quickly would grow even more distrustful of Sephora. I really hope they'll understand if we explain it to them. This time, there was no way they'd come if we simply made the show about entertainment. We had to be considerate of their feelings in our promotion.
反対している住民の説得は
Can you let me handle the
俺に任せて
opposition?
くれないか。
I'll convince them.
だが
I
ザ
trust
フォラ
you.
は他の仕事で忙しいのではないか
Are you not already busy with your other duties? Your other work?
その点は問題ない。
That won't be an
人員
issue.
の配備がうまくいって
The staffing process
最
went
近は
well,
俺の手
and
が
they've
なくて
been
も
making smooth
スムー
progress
ズに回る
even
ようにな
without
って
my
きてる
help.
からな。その代わり
In
俺に
exchange,
賛同してくれ
can
て
you
いる住
advertise
民
the
た
show
ちへ
to
の
my
宣伝は
supporters?
お前たちに任せたい。
なるほど承知した
Understood. Leave that
賛
to
同
us.
側への宣伝は任せてくれ
頼んだぜザ
Sounds
コラ
like a plan.
切れて住民と喧嘩するんじゃねえぞ
Don't get pissed and start a fight with the citizens, alright, Sephora?
するわけないだろ。
Why would I?
いやい
Anyway,
やあっさり
I didn't
任せるん
expect
だ。
you guys to let me go it alone.
ザフォラが問題ないというな
I
ら
trust your decision,
問題ないの
Sephora.
だろ
If you say you can pull it off without an issue,
うザフォラの判
there
断
will,
を信頼し
if
て
you say you pull it off without issue, then there will be no issue. I've lost my ability to read. Sephora chuckled at Eon's honesty.
よく言う。
Uh-huh.
この前は
Okay.
お前らみんな
Let me
し
just
て
pretend
俺
you
の
weren't
頭
all
を心
freaking
配
out
してた
over
く
me
せに
going crazy. Look at that, like, sneer. I can't copy it.
あの時は突然で驚いただけだ
You're
って
still salty
そんな
about
すま
that?
んなよ
Come on, you're just surprised because it was so
お前のこと頼
sudden.
りにしてるか
You
ら
know we usually count on you.
誰が拗ねてるって。
Who's being salty?
そういえばザフォラのおかげで動
Now that
き
you
やすく
mention
なったっ
it,
て。
the security
治安に
forces have been
一体の人
happier
も
because
喜ん
they
でた
can move
よ。
around more easily thanks to you, Sephora.
ザフォラは俺たちのブレーンだもんな。
Sephora, you're the brains of our operation. I trust your every word.
照れてるな、ザフォラ。
Look who's
仲間から
blushing
信頼
now.
を寄せられて
Aren't you happy to know your
嬉しいんだ。
friends trust you?
ザフォラ泣きそうなら
I'll
僕の
lend you
ハ
my
ンカチ貸してあ
handkerchief
げる
if
よ
you feel a tear coming on.
さっきからお前ら
You're
俺
messing
の
with
こと
me,
バカにし
aren't
てる
you?
だろやることが分かった
If
ら
you don't know
さ
what
っ
to
さと知れ
do from here, then get the hell out. He's embarrassed. You could tell Sephora sent us away because he wanted to hide his embarrassment. We flipped the switch. Instead of insulting him, we all were like, we love you, and he was like, I don't know how to handle this. Alright, I've got to do my part too. A few days after that. Aless will be here today, right?
ええ。あと1時間くらいで到着するって
he told me he'd
さ
arrive
っき
in
連
an
絡があ
hour.
ったわ。
How's he
コ
getting
リ
in?
ブス、準備は大丈夫か？
You all set, Colvius?
大丈夫。
I'm ready.
今から取り乱すあーちゃんの姿が楽しみね。
What are we gonna do to him? Oh no. I can't wait to see Ali break down into a sobbing mess. Mwahaha.
コリブス王子、アレスト、
Your
並びに
Highness,
治安維持隊の
the
追加
humble
人員
Aless is at your
現着しました。
service. I brought reinforcements along with me
ラビリントネックレスによって作られた
to
風
see
の
you
壁を
destroy
破
the
壊
wind
する魔
barrier
法の腕。
conjured by the labyrinth necklace with your own
お見事です
magic. It was absolutely brilliant. Aless and the security forces have been able to enter Cultura after Colvius forced open the barrier. They came to greet the prince after dropping off relief supplies in the plaza. I'm
アレス
glad
トも治安維持隊の
you
みんなも
and the security forces could
クルトラに入れて
make it into the city.
よかったよ。
Is he faking it?
コリブス王子、
What is it, Your Highness?
ごめん。
Sorry,
力を
I think I
使いすぎ
used
た
too much
みたいで
power. I can't
僕
go on any longer.
もう限界。
Oh my god! He's just dropped like a ton of bricks! Colvius clutches his chest in pain and fell to his knees and passed out.
王子
Prince
なんて
Colvius!
ことだ
No!
早く医療班
Someone
を
call the medical team now!
衛生兵を呼べ衛生兵
We need a medicus! Stat! Medic! Aless rushed over and lifted Colvius in a panic.
おい見ろ。王子様が倒れてるぞ。
Hey, look! His Highness collapsed!
そばの人も大騒ぎしてるし
They're making such a
大
fuss.
丈夫かな
Is he okay? Passers-by in the plaza were shaken up by the turn of events. Then Vilio swooped in, just as we planned.
いけない具合の悪い王子を
This is
早
bad!
く運ばないと
The prince is feeling unwell, so I must go and carry him. Why did you sound so sarcastic?
このバカトカゲ
What the hell, lizard
下手す
brain?
ぎか
You're acting
ちょっと
sucks.
コリブスを見習
Learn a
え
thing or two from Colvius, will you?
サーカスのテントなら近いし
We have some medicine in the
薬
tent.
品もある程度揃っ
Let's
てる
bring him there
ま
first,
ずは
since
王
it's
子をテン
close.
トに運ぼう
Alright. Hang in there, Prince
コリブ
Colvius.
ス様気を確かに
It was a good thing not telling Alas the plan, I think.
ここでコリブスを持ち上げテントに連れて行く注意絶対に落とさないように
It's stunning. Perfect. We believe you, honey. Pick Colvius up and bring him over to the tent. Be sure not to drop him also. That's not even one of your lines, Vilio. I was worried Aleph would suspect something, but he was too worried to notice Vilio had a voice in his had just voiced the stage direction. Pardon? It was all an act?
ああいいもの見れたわ
That was a stupendous show! Once we got to the tent, we revealed our plan to Celeste.
おう、バルト側に
Yeah,
コリブス
it
の
was
魔
our
力
plan
不
to
足
make
を
Bolter
信
believe
じ込ませる
Corlius
ため
ran
の
out of
作戦だ
mana.
ったってわけだ。
あれだけ大騒ぎすれば
Judging by the
バルトに
commotion,
もすぐに伝わ
word
る
should
は
reach
ずだよ
Balto
ね
soon.
途中ビリオの棒演技にはヒヤヒ
Vilio's
ヤした
ham
けど
acting
な
got me kinda nervous halfway through though.
あれは下手くそすぎだ。
It's-
バレたらどうするつもりだったん
oh
だ。
my god,
Come
it was
on,
literal garbage. What if they found out you were lying, you good for nothing dragon?
練習する時間がなかったから。
I didn't have time to practice.
大丈夫だよ。
It's
アレストが
alright.
全力で
I'm
僕
sure
の
they're
ことを
convinced
心
I'm
配して
weakened
くれた
because
か
of
ら
how worried
ちゃん
Celeste
と僕
was.
が弱ってるって伝わるはず。
Celeste was there like freaking the fuck out.
騙してごめんなさい、アレスト。
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Celeste, and thank you for your
心配し
concern.
てくれてありがとう。
なるほど。
So
そ
that's
ういう
what
こ
it
とでした
was.
か。
Even though you
す
had
っ
me
かり騙
fooled,
されましたが。
I'm glad you weren't
王
actually
子の
feeling
体
under
調
the
不良が
weather.
演技でよかったです。
Literally, we could do anything and then just get the prince to be like, I'm sorry, Celeste, and Celeste would be like, everything is fine, everything is okay. We could use this. We can use this. It could be powerful. Alessa's expression softened in his relief. Thus, our plan to fool Balto went off without a hitch. After that, we continued to prepare for the show. We grew more nervous with time, and soon we were but one day away from the big event.
それじゃあ行ってくる。
I'll be going. After inhaling his breakfast, Sephora got up from his seat and headed outside. Wait a minute, Sephora. You're gonna promote the show again today, right?
ああ、そうだ。今日が
Yeah,
最後のチャン
today's
スだ
our
から
last chance. Can I come with you? Can I come with you, please?
俺一人で十分手は足りてるが。
Why? I can do it alone. This show's gonna be different from the rest. The audience isn't coming just because they're excited to see us. Some people will be dragging their feet because they resent you. Worst case scenario, people will come just to boo or call us out.
そういうやつもいるだろうな。
Yes, I'm sure those types are going to show up tomorrow. So what? You see, I want everyone to have a good time, no matter who they are. My desire to send a message to the citizens through our show hasn't changed. I'd like to check in on them beforehand.
最後まで熱心だな。
Devoted to the end, aren't you? Yep, I want to do everything I can so I won't regret it later. Sephora let out a soft chuckle.
ついてくるのは好きにするといい。
Be my guest,
た
but
だ、
be careful not to
一
make
部
them
の人
mad.
間は気が立って
Some
るから、
people are pretty
変に
volatile
刺
right
激し
now.
ないよう気をつけてくれ。
Time to get another leaf on our flower. Thanks. Sephora first visited the homes of those who were reluctant to take Cultura back from Balto. Some gave up and chose to obey Balto, while others were neutral on the matter. I was watching with bated breath, but ended up worrying for nothing. Many of them gave us positive responses, saying they'd come to watch. Our last stop was the plaza. Compared to the people who we visited so far, the ones here were armed with complaints. They started yelling the moment Sephora arrived.
明日も知れないこんな状況で
Are you
ショーを
crazy?
開催するなんて
How
ふざ
can
け
you
てる
hold
の
a damn
か
show when we don't even know what will happen tomorrow?
そうだそうだ。
Ain't that
そうなんてし
right?
てる暇があるな
If
ら
you have time to do a
一刻も
show,
早く
how about you open up the
解放しろ
underground
よ
labyrinth right now?
迷宮森になるつもりなら
If you want to be a sentinel, think of a way to protect our lives instead.
えろ
こんな時にショーをするなん
I
てと。
understand why you think it's inappropriate for us to put on a show at this time.
だったら
Then,
だが、今こんな状況だ
however,
からこそ、
it's precisely
俺た
because
ち
we're
は
in
ショー
such
を
dire
行う。
straits that I need to do it.
なんだと
What are you saying?
マルトとの対立が続けば、
We certainly understand you
Kulturana
can't make a
seikatsu wa
living
tachiukanaku
if this
naru to.
standoff continues.
俺たちも当然理解している。 だから少しでも早く
We're holding the
この
show
膠
to
着
resolve
状
the
態を
deadlock
解
as
消するた
soon
め
as
にショーを
possible.
行うんだ。これがバルトとの
This will be our
決着の場
showdown
に
with
なる。
Balto. Oh god, it's all gonna kick off.
決着
Showdown?
ああ、俺たちは
Just as you've heard,
バ
we
ルト
made
と
a
取引
deal
を
with
してい
him.
る。俺たちのショーが成功した
Should
場
our
合、
show end in
バル
success,
トは
Balto will
迷宮
surrender
門
his
の座を
sentinel
明け渡
position.
す。逆にショーが失敗した場合、俺た
But
ちはす
if
ぐ
we
町から
fail,
撤退する。
we will immediately leave the city.
失敗しても成功しても、
Regardless if we
統治者が確定し
succeed or fail,
地下迷宮が
you'll
解
have
放
a
され、
ruler,
仕
and
事は
the
すぐに
labyrinth
安
will
定する
open,
だろ
and you can secure your jobs.
う。結果がどちらに転んだとしても、
No matter
お
what the
前たちは
outcome
こ
is,
のクルトラで
you
生
should
活
be able
し
to
て
make
い
a
けるはず
living
だ。
here by the end of the day. That shut him up. All of them fell silent at Zephora's remarks. Fear and anticipation hovered like a storm clouds as they grappled on whether to believe him. Judging by how Sephora worked to persuade them day after day, his sincerity must have reached them, even if just a little. Before they would simply leave after spouting off whatever they wanted to say. This time around, they were listening intently and even responding to him. Just one more push. Time for me to tag in. Oh god. Right, so our show is going to be about how the city used to be and what they've forgotten. So I think we have to do the first one. Maybe? Let's do it. As the city of harmony, Cultura has grown and progressed on the merits of its people's collaboration.
クルトラを知らないよそ者が何を偉そうに。
Oh no. Who are you to talk about Cultura? You're just an outsider. You're right, I wasn't born here. But when I saw your city and the last time I was here, lingers vividly in my memory. A labyrinth that guided people wherever they needed to go. This plaza where everyone came together and exchanged ideas. Craftsmen helped one another as they used a shared brick oven and engaged in small talk. When I saw all that, I realised Cultura is a city that deeply values relationships between people. We're gaming! We're gaming so hard right now. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, being an outsider makes it easier to look in and be like, this shit fucked. You don't really want to fight one another, do you? Our show will mark the end of your dispute, and everything will change for the better. We'd be delighted to see you there, and to witness the future of this beloved city alongside you. We'd appreciate if you could show us your support, and we can make this show a success and protect Cultura.
まあ、バルトかザフォラか
Well,
どっち
if
かに
we
なるって
had
言っ
to
てんな
choose between Balto and
らザフォラの
Zephora,
方が
I think
マシなの
Zephora anytime. Yeah,
実際
definitely.
バルトに命令されて
Actually,
うちに閉じこもっ
being
てた
confined
時
to
は
my
気が
house
塞い
because
だ
of
し
Balto made me so depressed.
昔みたいに戻れるなら
If we can go back to the
そうだ
old
な
days, then this gives me such lockdown vibes. Perhaps I made the right choice by bringing harmony into this. People were taking a shine to the idea one by one. First one, then 2, 3, and more people showed an interest in watching our event. That didn't mean they had total faith in Zephora, as some were still complaining. Yeah, always choose the pretty clown over the horrible old man. Nevertheless, it seemed most of them were going to come to our show. The show's tomorrow, right? Zephora and I returned to the tent after we finished talking to the townspeople. We were alone, it seemed. The others were probably hard at work getting ready for tomorrow. Oh, thank goodness. I'd been so nervous the moment I stepped into our safe space that all the tension rushed out of my body at once.
大丈夫か
Hey, are you alright? Sorry, coming back was such a relief. It totally drained all the strength I had.
驚かすなよ。
Don't scare me like that. Here, I'll lend you my shoulder. Take a seat. Keeping me from falling to the ground, Sephora gently sat me down. Oh my god! Look how cute! Look how cute they are! This is so cute! You could have just left me. I'll recover in no time. Besides, you're so busy.
うるさい。疲れたのは俺も同
Shut
じ
up.
だ。
I'm spent too. While he sounded like he was pushing me away, I could tell right away he didn't mean it. I know, they're so cute. I allowed myself to indulge in his care. This was probably my only chance to spend one-on-one time with him anyway.
あの感じなら来てくれそうだな。
I feel like they'll come see us tomorrow. Yep, thanks to you.
お前の最後の一押しもあったから
You
な。
gave them the final push.
助かった。
That helped me a lot. I know, I've got the Doki Dokis right now. They're so cute. I only did it because I was inspired by you. I'm so glad I could be of some help though. We were just having a casual chat, but I couldn't help but feeling conscious of our bodies brushing against each other. Am I the only one getting butterflies here? No, girl. No, girl, you ain't.
これであとは本番のショーを無事に成
Now we
功さ
just
せ
need
る
to
だけ
pull
だ。
off an amazing show. Yeah, it makes me nervous knowing Cultura's future depends on this, but I've got to give it everything I have.
不安は顔に出る。お前が
When
不
you're
安になってると
nervous, it shows in your
他のメン
face.
バーも本調子が出せ
And
ないぞ。
if it does, the others won't be able to perform at their best.
失敗を想定するより
Just think
成
about
功
what will
した
happen
後
if
の
we
ことを
succeed,
考えろ。
instead of assuming we'll fail. Like what comes next?
ああ、バルトをやっつけた後の
Yeah,
ことだ。
after we crush Balto. I found it funny how Sephora specifically chose the word crush. He must have wanted to put me at ease. It was a little strange, yet it made me happy to know he was trying to break the ice. A smile naturally played upon my lips. Look at them! Let's see. If we manage to crush Balto, I want to go shopping in Cultura. The beret you gave me was from here, right? It's really cute, so I want to browse other accessories and find one for Spiria.
アクセサリーはクルトラ内だと
Sure,
いい
why
品質の
not?
ものが安価で
You
手
can
に
get
入
a
る
good
からな。
accessory for cheap here.
いいんじゃないか。
How about you, Sephora? What do you want to do once this issue is resolved?
俺はやらなきゃいけないことが多すぎて
I doubt I'll have
ま
time
だ
to do
まだ
anything since I'll be
やりたい
swamped
こ
with
とにはた
work.
どり着けそうもない。
Haha, you have a point. Should everything go well, Sephora would officially become the next Sentinel. I couldn't even imagine how much work he'd have on his hands, or how heavy his responsibility would be. He wouldn't be able to enjoy quality time alone for a while.
ただ一つだけ必ずやりたいことがあるな。
There are some things I want to do, though. No matter what, though. Oh yeah? What's... Hmm? 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 Before I could even finish my sentence... Sephora brought his face closer, his eyes peering into mine. Yeah? Sephora? His gaze simmered with passion.
いつか全部が終わ
One
った。
day, when it's all over, I will definitely... Curious as I was, no words escaped my lips. All I could do was stare back at him.
俺は
Oh my god! Cirrus, I held my breath in anticipation of his next words. Someone's going to interrupt, aren't they? The sudden sound of footsteps made us pull away from each other in a hurry. No! Everyone, how dare you? How dare you interrupt? I'm dead tired. Playing with the wind spirits is so tiring when there are so many of them. I can't believe this. We couldn't really promote the show because we were too busy dealing with the spirits.
前にクルトラで開催したショーの時に手伝ってくれた精霊さんだったね。きっと僕たちと遊びたかったんだね。
I can't believe this. They were the only ones who helped us out when we performed here last time. They just wanted to play with us.
でも精霊に囲まれて風でもみくちゃにされたお
We
か
were
げで
literally surrounded and blown away at that.
みたいだったぜ。
But we managed to get a lot of people interested because of it.
空中だったから多くの人の目に届いたようだし。
We were so close! We were so close! I think it was good publicity though, considering how many people could see us when we were up in the air.
だな。
I know, right?
二人とも帰ってきてるな。
Oh, hey, I didn't know
そ
you
っち
two
の
were
宣伝は
home.
どうだった？
How'd it go on your end? It was great. Sephora did a good job of persuading them. I stammered a bit as I tried to hide the blush that had spread across my face like wildfire. Oh no! We're gonna be busted.
タイミング悪いやつらだな。いや。
You guys really came at the wrong time. Did you barge in on purpose?
心外ね。わざとじゃないわよ。どっちかっていうと応
Oh
援し
my
てるんだ。
god, does everyone know? Excuse me, we didn't do it on purpose, okay? If anything, we're rooting for you two. You don't need to throw Ready in the air. The wind spirit's already got that covered.
全部解決したら
Well, we'll give you plenty of time once it's all over. Keep a cool head and work hard, okay?
余計なお世話だ。
Keep your nose out of it. I'm surprised Ray's not got anything to say about this. Okay, so it's the big day. So I'm gonna have a short break because I'm out of water and it's so warm. It's so hot. But I will go grab another water and then we'll be back. We'll do the final show. And the drama will happen. So I will see you in a couple minutes. made it. I lived. I have water, and now we're ready to face the end. The big day has finally arrived. Oh, there's going to be so much chaos, isn't there? I'm scared. I forgot about Corvius's cute little outfit. I love his little circus outfit so much. Whoa, the tent is jam-packed.
ザホラに文句言ってたやつも来てるみたいだぜ。宣伝
I
うま
saw
くいったな。
plenty of people who used to complain to Sephora. Guess our promotion went well. The vibe is noticeably different from our usual audience, though. Normally, people who come to see us would be smiling, eyes aglitter with joyous anticipation. However, the atmosphere was very tense this time around. I couldn't blame them, given the circumstances. They had locked the labyrinth, the fiends, and the uncertain future to worry about.
確かに客の様子は普段と違うかもしれない。
I got surprised.
だが結末だけはいつ
Nothing's
も通りだ。
changed, even if they don't resemble our usual crowd.
客を全員笑顔にして
We're
終
still
わら
gonna
せ
get
る
them。smiling by the end,
そうだろ。
right? Yep, you're right. Feeling encouraged by his confidence, I nodded vigorously.
そうだ。せっかくだしケーキ漬けにあれ
Oh,
やってい
I
こう
know.
ぜ。
How about we cheers to boost our spirits? You get me?
ショーの前に酒を飲むのはちょっとどうかと思う
Rady is
ぜ
an alcoholic, confirmed. I don't think it's a good. I don't think booze before the show is a good idea.
ちげえよ。俺を飲んだくれみたいに言うな。
No, dude, don't make me look like some kind of drunkard.
そうだな。みたいじゃなくて立派な飲んだくれ
Yeah,
だ。
you don't look like anything. You are a drunkard.
たくお前らな。
Damn you all. No doubt, Vilio and Sephora knew exactly what Radio was talking about. It was heartwarming to see them teasing each other to ease the tension. I held out my hand. This is what you mean, right? The people living here truly cherish cultura, so let's show them a good time for the sake of the city.
そうだよ。これこれ。やっぱみんなで手を合わせると気合
Yeah,
が入る
that's
だ
it.
ろ。
Sticking our hands will get us all fired up, don't you think? I'm still thinking about the little paw. I felt invincible when we were together, and I could do anything. Remember when you could, and you can, and you could do anything? Everyone in Circus was different, from our preferences to the ways we thought. But we were able to come this far because we accepted and respected each other, because we've been living in harmony.
俺たちは絶対に失敗しない。
We will never fail.
これまで通り
We will nail
未
this
来
like
に
we
なるのは
always
成
do.
功のみだ。最後のショー
We've come so
やりきるぞ。
Let's put on a damn good final show. Whew.
アレスト隊長、こちら異常なしです。
I see no abnormality here, Commander.
では東に向かって別の隊員と合流し
Join the officers in
次
the
のエリ
east
ア
and
に見回り
patrol
に
the
向かって
next
くれ。
area. The moment Alessa finished giving an order, a burst of cheerful music accompanied by the sound of applause arose from the tent.
始まったようだな。
Looks like it's
こちらも
begun.
気を引き締めねば。
I must be vigilant for...
よう治安維持大佐。ちょっとそこを
Hey,
向いてもらえません
officer.
かね。
Could you please let us pass?
なんだお前たちは。
Who are you people?
大勢でゾロゾロ。
Swarming like this.
アレスト隊長、この男たち
Commander, I
ザ
believe
フォラ
these
さん
men
がマ
are
ークして
Bolto's
いたバル
subordinates.
トの部下と思わ
The
れま
ones
す。
Sephora had an eye on.
なるほど。ザホラの予想通り、
So
テントを狙いに
they
来たわ
did come to attack a tent, just as Sephora predicted.
我々も舐められたものだな。
You lot must think we're soft.
正面から
I
突
can't
破し
believe
よ
you're
うとす
trying to
る
break through our frontline defense like this.
バルト様からはそれなりにもらうもんもらって
We're
るか
getting a
らな。
handsome sum
報
for
酬
Lord
分
Bouter
は
for
働
this,
く
you
ぜ。
see. We just work for the money.
人間同士の殺し合いを知らない
You
治安
haven't
維
even
持
killed a
隊
man
に
before.
負けるわけがね
Ain't no way we'll lose.
おいお坊ちゃん方、逃げるなら
Yeah,
今のう
run
ち
while you
だ
still
ぜ。
have the chance, chum. I don't think you should fuck with him, actually.
逃げる私が誰か分かって言っているの
Do you know who I am?
バルト様から聞いて
I don't think we should fuck with him.
あんた
Lord Balta told us
ビゴニアを
about
右
told
手
us
でなん
about
だ
you.
ってな
You're King Vargonia's right-hand man, aren't you?
貴族上がりで王宮に入ったお坊
Bet you're
ち
just
ゃん
some
なんだ
preppy
ろ
boy who slid
俺
into
た
the
ちが
palace
本
on his
物の暴
mummy
力
and
を見
daddy's
せてや
name.
るよ
We'll show you a real beatdown. I don't think you should fuck with this man.
君たちの思考は大変興味深い
Hmm?
どこからでもかかって
Your
くる
line of thought is fascinating, truly. Come at me from wherever you'd like. From wherever you like.
数ならこっちが勝ってんだやっちまうぞ
We already won in numbers. Get him.
テントを背にして横の隊列を崩すな相手は所詮素人
A less CG?
お前たちの敵ではない
A less CG? Hello? Stay in formation with a tent at your back. They're just amateurs. They can't rival you. At Alessa's command, the officers ready their weapons. Balto's mercenaries hesitated, not seeing a gap to push through. Nevertheless, they couldn't afford to withdraw here. He does look so cool! This music kind of bangs as well. One man heaved a tremendous swing of his sword, and thus the battle began.
力自慢に真っ向から付き合う必要はない
No need to use your
相手の勢い
strength.
を利用しろ
Just go head to head with them. Use your opponent's momentum. Yes, sir. Following Alessa's command, an officer whirled around without warding off the blow, causing his opponent to let his sword slip. With a sharp slash, the man stumbled. He lost his balance, and the officer's spear pierced in his side. Damn.
ひるむな頭を狙え
Don't falter. Aim for the head.
そう簡単に私
I
の
can just
首が狙えると思ったか
I can just picture him doing like Joe, the glasses push when there's like a glint over the glass. Like he's like, here, you really think you could take my head so easily? He's just doing like the glasses push at the same time. That'd be really good. Yeah, this is a good combo. This music bangs. The CG is amazing.
追撃の手を緩めるな
Don't let up.
確実に
Trounce
倒してい
every
け
last one of them. Yes, sir. By the end, most of Balto's mercenaries had lost their will to fight. The security force's powerful, refined technique had been too formidable.
我々は治安維持隊
We are the public security
この国に住まう
forces.
民を守護
Our
すること
mission
を
is to
使命
protect this country and its people.
王より賜りしこの使命を果たすべく
To fulfill the duty His Majesty gave us, we shall never lose.
それでも我々に歯向かう既得な者がいるなら
However, should anyone
かかっ
attack
てく
us,
るといい
we shall fight back.
望み通り完膚
We
なき
will
までに
thrash the
叩きの
enemy
めして
for
や
as
ろう
long as it takes. And now we're back to Circus.
Ladies and
Here it is!
親愛なるクルトラの皆様
My dear Cultura citizens,
本日は我らの公園に
thank you very much for coming to today's show.
クルトラは今動乱の中にあります
We are aware that Cultura is in
ショー
turmoil,
の間だ
but
けは
let us set aside reality for the time being.
我々サーカスの作り出す
We promise you'll enjoy this wonderful experience and the dazzling performance we prepared for you. I love Gino's little hedgehog. Shout out to the hedgehog. This is the continuation of the One Spirit's journey. Once upon a time. Yay! I love these little illustrations. Libra, the great spirit of wind, was fickle. She had little interest in the development of Cultura. Cultura's citizens simply laughed and accepted her freedom, building the city and its labyrinth with their own hands.
坂道を歩きやすいように整えよう
Let's make the slope an easy walk
暗い地下迷宮は明るく照らして
and light up the dark underground labyrinth.
人も精霊様も過ごしやすいよ
We should build a passage comfortable enough for both people and spirits. Exchanging in all sorts of ideas, the people built Cultura in earnest. Libera, played by Zephora, made her entrance and observed the city. They're doing a pretty good job. No idea what that is, but they're working hard and it sure looks interesting. Shall I send them some wind as thanks? When Zephora held out his hand, the wind magic coursed through the tent. Wow, the breeze feels so nice. Did the wind spirits send this our way? I'm happy to know they're supporting our city's development. Since the spirit is watching over us, shall we devote ourselves in the afternoon too? Oh! Yeah! The 3 members playing citizens enhanced their performances using the wind. Eon rode on a gust and used his momentum to smash a huge boulder blocking their way to the labyrinth. Thank you for breaking through the rock wall. Now I should tidy up all this rubble. Standing in the spotlight, Pashalia conjured up rain and lined up the hunks of rock, which quickly grew muddy and soft. I'm the last one then. Since the winds are blowing, let's amp up the firepower. Here we go. Villia loosed a torrent of flames to solidify the path Pashalia built. With that, there was a brand new road to the labyrinth. It's funny to see them getting more fired up with my wind in the mix. Hold on, the wind magic will cause normal humans to get lost in the labyrinth. Libera groaned. Eventually, she clapped her hands, as if she'd come up with a solution. My brethren in Cultura, come forth! Assemble, wind spirits! Listen, make sure you always guide the humans through the labyrinth whenever you smell Miracus. You don't like being ordered and prefer freedom? Well, I understand your feelings, but this land will fall to ruin and turn dull if humans stop coming through the labyrinths. Besides, you can play around for a long time with little sacrifice. Sounds good, right? The wind blew hard in response. Libera cracked a smile. Glad you understand. Now, float all you want and go help the humans. By the power of the citizens constructing the city, Cultura continued to expand. Libera and the other spirits watched over them, lending their power from time to time. Cultura steadily grew, not to be outdone by the other cities. Except, it didn't last long. Like the other great spirits, Libera sensed that she would soon disappear. That was a big lore drop, huh? Ah, my brethren! A great spirit's death is such an amusing affair, huh? Even the wind must carry me. I want to go sightseeing. You'll be sad when I'm gone? It's nothing to shed tears over, you know? I'll be bored since I won't be able to watch the humans, though. You think Cultura's been boring lately? So, other cities are ruled by people from the capital. The citizens are currently at odds whether to accept the government official. Ah, so that's why you say Cultura, and its people have been so humdrum as of late. You're asking for my opinion? Honestly, I'm not interested in human politics. As long as we have fun, that's just who we are. Maybe they should just let the capital rule the city. Humans will stop arguing over such trivial matters once a decision is made, right?
いや、この町は精霊様と俺たち
No,
の手で作って
we
きた
built
んだ。
the city side by side with the spirits.
今さら外の人間に仕切られるなんてありえない。
Why should we let some outsider take over now?
しかし大精霊様は先が長くない。
The Great Spirit does not
そ
have
れなら
much
他の
time
町のよう
left.
に
It
王
would
都
be
に
much
任せた
safer
方
for
が
us to entrust
今後も
culture
安
to
心
the
じゃないか。
capital, like others have.
でもそれだと今まで僕
I
たち
feel
が
that
大
the things
切
we
にしてい
treasured
たも
all
の
this
が
time will
変わ
change
って
if
い
we
っちゃ
do
う気
that
がして
though. Cultura's citizens flew into an argument in front of Libra.
ああ、まったく揉めるな人間ども。
Goodness gracious, knock it off!
これは大精霊様の
The
怒
Great
りだ。
Spirit is angry.
風強喋れない。
The wind's so strong, I can't speak.
これじゃあ拉致が開かない。
This is getting
俺がアーティ
nowhere.
ールに話を聞きに
I'll
行
go
って
speak with Althea and decide Cultura's future myself. In one giant leap, Libera left Cultura and went to see Althea.
というわけだ、アーテイル。この揉め
So,
事、どう決着
how
を
should
つ
we
ける？
settle this, Althea?
なるほどね。
I see your
それな
predicament.
らリベラ、
Say,
今後は
Libra,
君の力を人間が使
how
えるよ
about
う
you
に
leave some of your power
残して
behind
あ
for
げるの
humans
は
to
どうだ
use?
ろう。
人間が俺の力を
Humans
使えるよう
wielding
に。
my power?
大精霊の力を人間が
If
一
people
部で
can
も
use
使
even
う
a
ことができ
fraction
れ
of your
ば
great spirit
大
powers,
抵の問題は
they should be
解
able to
決するこ
solve
とが
most
で
of
きる
their
はずだよ。
problems.
もちろん王都に頼らなくても
That includes protecting the
街を
city
守ること
without
ができる
relying on
だ
the
ろう。
capital.
そうか。なるほどな。
Oh, I get it.
それなら
In that case,
これで人間たちの対立
I could
を
put
な
an
く
end
す
to
こ
their
とができる。
bickering.
俺が愛した面白い街に
I shall
戻
return
る。
my beloved, amusing city to normal. Libera then fashioned a necklace filled with her power.
なんだこの綺麗な首飾り。
Did Billy just get smacked in the head with a necklace? Ouch, did you see that? This pretty necklace just fell down from the sky.
うわあ、綺麗な色だね。
Wow, what a beautiful color.
人間ども、よーく聞け。
Listen up, humans.
これは大精霊様のお声。
Is this the Great Spirit's voice?
お前たちがこの街を面白くしてくれ
If you
るなら
promise to keep this city
俺はいつ
fresh
まで
and
もお前たち
interesting,
に力を
I
貸す
shall lend you my power forever.
だからこれからもこの街を離れることなく住民同士仲良く支え合
Remain
い
in this
楽
city,
しく暮ら
be
せ
kind, support each other, and live long and happy lives.
作るのが大好きなお前たちなら人と
You
人
love
のつな
building
がりを
things,
築くのも
so
簡単だろ
it should be easy for you to build relationships, right?
これは俺からのプレゼントだ
This is my
受け
gift
取
to
るがい
you.
い
Take it. In the moments before I said the line, fragments of light poured down inside the tent.
これは精霊様の
Is
力。
this the spirit's power? The crowd reached out for the fragments, squinting in the soft glow. Pretty. Pretty.
この光、精霊様の思いなのかも。
Maybe this light represents the spirit's feelings.
さっきの物語がかつてクルトラで起きたことな
If
ら
this story is based in Cultura's
俺たち
history,
は
that
リベラ
means we
様
went
の意
against
向
Lady
に背い
Libera's
て
will
また
when we
争ってい
ended
た
up
んだな。
fighting again.
リベラ様は争いを嫌い。
Lady
俺た
Libera
ち人間が
hated
楽しく支
conflict.
え合い、調和
She
しながら
wanted
生
us
き
to
る
live in
ことを望んで
harmony,
た。
happily supporting one another.
俺たちが争ってる場合じゃないよ
This
な。
isn't the time to fight. I wondered if we had conveyed Libera's wish to the audience. Roaring applause filled the tent. This is when it's all gonna go wrong, isn't it? The citizens' expressions told me we've been able to move their hearts. Behind the stage, a flora quietly bloomed. Our second performance in Cultura was a great success. Hee, we did it. After the show, Zephora immediately contacted Aleste, who was standing guard outside. Once we made sure everything was safe, we guided the spectators out of the tent. Oh god. What's gonna happen now? Looks like Balto's men tried to attack us, but Aleste blocked them. So, they won't come back? No, I think they're just Balto's sacrificial pawns. He should be here soon. Let's hurry up and craft the bullets. Are you ready, Colbius? Yep, my mana has fully recovered thanks to the flora, so I'm ready to go whenever. Nice, I'm counting on you. Colbius took a raise from Zephora and gripped it tightly. He's doing it! You can do it! We all watched over the prince, praying he would succeed. At that moment... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go away! Wow, that was such a great show. Balto entered the tent out of the blue, dramatically clapping his hands. He was flanked by numerous armed men. Balto. I'd be scared of Ilya if I were you. He straight up killed a man earlier. Watch out. In a quick-witted move, Vilio stepped forward to cover Colbius. That way, the prince would continue crafting the bullets without being noticed. Did Aleste and the security forces abandon the perimeter? When Ian was muttering disbelief, the chalice behind the stage started shining. Oh no. Hiding my gun. Hide the child with the gun. Are you there? Stay calm and listen. Balto has sprayed the Miracus perfume all around the city. We have our hands full with this, but Balto should be there any minute now, so please protect. Curses, I don't think we can evacuate the citizens in time. If this goes on, everyone... Aleste! Aleste! Aleste couldn't even finish his sentence before it cut out. The situation there must have been so chaotic, he couldn't hold contact. He sprayed it all over town? Damn it. Whoa there. Where do you think you're going when I'm right here? We tried to leave the tent, but Balto and his men blocked the exit. It's a special perfume you produce in the underground labyrinth, isn't it? There'll be no more Cultura if you unleash something like that. Every single one of them will lose their minds. Fine by me. Cultura doesn't need weak-minded peons whose hearts wavered with a little shoddy theatre. Rude. Do you hear yourself? Hold on, guys. Don't approach him. Balto's acting strange. He's so possessed. He's so possessed. Yeah, there it is. There it is. When I took a closer look, I realized there was really something weird about Balto. His eyes were out of focus, and a thick, dark miasma was flowing out of his body. What is that? Don't tell me, he's been possessed by a fiend. He's transforming into a fiend! Oh no! This is the boss fight moment. Fiends can possess humans. Once someone's possessed, it's impossible to get rid of the fiend. They'll gradually lose their mind and forget they're human. In the final stage, they'll transform into a fiend themselves. The only way to save them is by killing them.
殺すしかなくなる。
No way. I recall what Vilio taught us about fiend transformation. I don't know what you fools are blabbering on about. However, I have no need to listen to you. I should eliminate... Oh my god, he's scary! I should eliminate all those who disagree with me. The city will fall apart without its people. Are you trying to destroy Cultura? I will kill those who desert me and welcome those who obey me. He's so noisy, stop. That will be the new Cultura. This guy. He's gone off the deep end into violent urges and impulses because of the transformation. He is no longer capable of rational decisions. He still has some of his human personality left, but at this rate, relationships and harmony are essential? Granting freedom to idiots, blinded... Stop being so loud, please. Granting freedom to idiots blinded by outdated traditions is just moronic. Sooner or later, this city will fall. He's so loud! He's so loud in my ears! A city can only grow and flourish when its citizens obediently follow their absolute leader. It will only flourish on the outside. There's no way Cultura will have a blissful future if you trample on the people's hearts. Why is he so much louder than everyone else? The people's hearts, you say? I remember your harebrained father saying the same thing. How annoying. You're right. It's his power of a fiend. He's there like... He's there with like a big megaphone. I know, I'll kill you, Zephora. And all your little friends. Spoken like a true villain. Your recklessness will not only kill the citizens, but also your precious companions. You will all regret befriending him. Ah, he's so loud. Balto held out his hand and whipped up a fierce gust inside the tent. Until Corvius comes out with a Glock. It's my fault. The bad ending here is going to be real bad, huh? Beside me, Zephora mumbled in self-depreciation as the winds raged even harder. Hearing that, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is going to be like the difference between the good and bad ending. Let's do the first one. I don't regret a thing. Not after we've come this far. Gamer moment. Cirrus. Hold on. I know it's dramatic right now, but I want to see it. We got the flower! I'm proud that I could help Cultura's people alongside you, Zephora. You care so much about the city. Even if I could get back to the past for a do-over, I'll be your ally no matter what. How foolish. I could have spared your life if you chose to follow me. First try too. I know, I just know him so well. I treasure my life, sure. But I'd rather die than take your side just to survive. Agreed. Besides, you're not elegant at all.
自分勝手に人を苦しめて
I do not care what justification you use. Tormenting and killing people as you please is simply unforgivable.
精霊さんと町の人の悲しみの声が聞こえないお前なんかに
Pashalia's coming out with the insults. A scum lord like you who ignores the spirits and people's sorrows does not deserve to be in the Labyrinth Sentinel. The townspeople path to happiness lies with Sephora. That is why I entrust them with their future. Right, no matter how dangerous it is, I'll never regret believing in Sephora and becoming his friend. You guys, to think you have no regrets, even though you're staring down death. You have been laughing at the end. That was scary. Oh, I didn't like that. The miasma coming from Balto grew stronger and stronger. What is this? Is there more than one fiend? Is there multiple guys in there? There's a bunch of guys in there. Why so surprised? I shall become an absolute ruler who leads the citizens with an iron fist. You cannot hope to hold back the power of my fiends. Did he absorb the fiends of his own volition to gain power? We're all like, we're not scared. You, that scared me. It's okay. It was only a tiny jump scare. We're okay. We lived. He's insane. It was an accident at first. A fiend suddenly escaped and possessed my body. However, I conquered him and decided to take it in even more. Freak. This is proof that I am the chosen ruler. Yeah, it's scary. That can't be. The moment a fiend possesses you, you lose the ability to act rationally. By the time you start trying to absorb more fiends, you are no longer human. Vilio's words went completely ignored as Balto lost himself in his own raging power. I shall become a magnificent being, more than my brother and everyone else in this world. Balto's wind magic picked up speed. I will remove... Stop being so loud! I will remove every last hindrance and reset Cultura. I will reign supreme. Damn. How's Colvius doing now? I stole a glance at the boy behind Vilio. Just a little bit more. He had almost finished making the bullet. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let us slaughter them now. Spare no one. As soon as Balto gave his command, his armed lackeys launched their attack. Stay with Colvius, Cirrus. Okay. I switched positions to hide Colvius from Balto. He has a sword! Vilio, who'd been covering the prince, tore himself away to fight off the onslaught. He's got a sword? Crap. Are all these guys going crazy because of the perfume? Vilio, you swore? Must be bad. We simply take Lord Balto's side because it's worth our while. What worth? I cannot understand why you choose to follow someone who endeavours to hurt others. While Vilio and Eel managed to take them head on, Pashalia and Ginia restrained them with magic. Everyone fought the attackers to protect me and Colvius. There were too many opponents. We might have been holding them off for now, but we would eventually run out of stamina. Is there something I can do? I panicked, searching for an opening, when... I did it! Do we get to... Do we get the Glock? Colvius held out a raise, his voice trembling. This is it. Nice, with this we can. Oh, so you didn't give up. You made yourself some bullets. Oh no! Looks like His Highness did not actually exhaust his mana. This is why I can't trust anyone. Balto stretched out his hand towards me and Colvius. Get down, Get down, Mr. President! Get down, Colvius! What? I pushed Colvius to the ground and got down. At the same time, Balto unleashes wind magic. Get lost and take a raise with you. Oh no, they put the blur on the background. The wind annihilated everything above us. Something shattered above my ears. This is scary. The wind magic stopped along with the sound. I suppose the magic couldn't last long, given how powerful it was. Just a scratch, huh? I won't miss next time. Are you two alright? Yeah, Cirrus protected me. I'm fine too. The barrette kept me safe. No way. The sound I heard earlier was the barrette Sephora gave me breaking. Use a raise, Sephora. I have no strength or mana left, so you have to shoot. Sephora took a raise from Colvius' hand. Not on my watch. Balto sliced Sephora's hand to shreds with a burst of whipping winds. Sephora! No! Sephora! His armed hand was badly wounded. Yet he didn't let go of the weapon, no matter how much it must have hurt. Nonsense, one more time. Balto raised his hand to release another gust, giving us a momentary opening. Cirrus! Right. He only called my name, but strangely enough, I knew exactly what he wanted. Are we gonna do it together? I rushed to Sephora. Let's get him! I held his injured hand as we raised together. Let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. I will become the ruler of Cultura. Cultura's fate was literally in my hands. Although I understood how serious this was, I felt no fear. With Sephora at my side, I knew everything would be alright. He gave me courage. Let's do this. The moment he said that, we aimed the weapon in Balto's direction. And then... Sephora, get a hold of yourself! Sephora! I called out to him over and over as he stood there, shocked, a razor in hand.
Worry.
Oh, my bad. My voice finally reached him, and he snapped to his senses. His face hardened as he stared at the spot where Balto had been standing. How strong was a race? Oh my god! Did we evaporate him? The erase bullet met its mark and pierced through him. Having lost the power of Labyrinth, the Labyrinth necklace, he turned into a fiend immediately. Eon and Vilio were quick to defeat him, and he vanished into thin air just like any other fiend. Jeez. Well, bye Balto. Thus, the man named Balto was gone, without a trace, as if he never existed. I resent Balto for murdering my parents. I often thought to myself, I wanted to kill him. But for him to disappear without facing judgment, it's almost like death was his way out. I didn't want it to come to this. I wanted to speak with him if I could. He might have been a phony, but he kept Kultura going as a sentinel during my 3-year exile. He wasn't just a cold-blooded killer. I wonder what made him so twisted. What led him to commit such violent acts? I don't know that I sympathize. Don't know that I sympathize, but maybe I could have understood him if he told me. Balto made so many people suffer. Sephora didn't owe him a lick of consideration. I was about to tell him that, but I refrained, and it didn't seem right to say so. Oh, Sephora, over there. My eyes followed Corvius's pointing finger. It's for the necklace. A shiny object had fallen in the place where Balto disappeared. Sephora picked it up. Let's get out of here. We have to survey the damage. Raising his head high, Sephora dished out orders as he normally did. That was a lot. That was a lot. By the time we finished confirming the safety of Kultura citizens, the sun had completely set. Some people went insane because of Balto's Miracus perfume. The security forces managed to prevent further incidents. Everything's calmed down since the effects wore off. That's good! I'm glad the damage was not too severe. Same. The spirits helped out with keeping things at a minimum. Looks like they blew away the perfume to a remote place. Yeah! I was the one who asked them, but I never expected they'd manage to do something about the perfume that spread throughout the city. It's fine because they had all your perfume, they didn't need any more. Do I know who's plan? Do I know who plans to do next? I think maybe either Pastalia or Eon, because I think those two will have like the same sort of like level of game lore, I guess. I feel like Vilio and Rady are going to have a lot more game lore, so I feel like that might be a better order. But I might put a poll up. I don't know. I don't know. But I think one of those two. I guess the spirits went all in to protect Kultura. I should thank the spirits when things are settled down. Oh, and about the fiends Balto collected. We couldn't find a single one in our sweep through the labyrinth. Because he ate them all. I suppose Balto absorbed all of them. That must be why no fiends appeared in town.
幸中の幸いってやつだな。
Could have been worse.
逃げ出そうとしたバルトの部下は全て治安
The
一隊が
security
捕獲済み
forces
だ。
have also captured all of Balto's subordinates who tried to escape.
ああ、あとバルトによってめちゃくちゃにされてた地下迷宮
Oh
だけど、
right, the underground
徐
labyrinth
々
has
に元
returned
の
to its
形
original
に自己
shape from
修復
before.
しつつあるみたい
Balto
ね。
messed it up.
5日後くらいには仕事が再開できるんじゃないかし
Everyone
ら。
should be able to return to work within 5 days.
これでクルトラの人たちは
The people of
やっと元
Cultura
の
can
生
go back
活
to
に
their
戻れる
normal
んだね。
lives now. Yep, that's such a relief.
それでこれから僕たち
So,
ザフォラ以外のサ
where
ー
do
カ
we
ス
go
メンバ
from
ー
here?
はどうするの？
Aside from Sephora, I mean. His question brought silence to the tent. Sephora will stay in Cultura as a sentinel. As for the rest of us,
当然ザフォラ抜きで
we'll
旅に出
continue
るわ
our
よ。
trip without Sephora,
寄り道
obviously.
しちゃったけれど、
We kind of took a
私たちの目
detour,
的は
but
王子の成
our
長
goal
だ
is
も
to
ん。
your growth, Your Highness.
そうだよな。ここでザフォラとはお別れか。
Oh yeah, we've got to say goodbye to Sephora here.
寂しくなるね。
I'm going to miss you.
はいはい、暗い顔しない。別に今すぐにクルトラを離れるってわけじゃないわ。
Alright, frowns away, kids. It's not like we're leaving Cultura right this minute.
しばらくはクルトラに滞在して復
We'll
興のお手
stay
伝いをしま
and
しょ
help
う。
rebuild the city before we go.
さて、いつもよりちょっと
I
早
know it may
い
be
け
a
ど、
tad early,
今日はいろいろあって疲れ
but
たでしょうから、
considering everything that's
ゆっく
happened,
り体を休めて。
let's call it a day. Right then, a citizen appeared outside the tent.
ごめんください。入ってもよろしいでしょうか。
Excuse me, mind if I come in?
ああ、構わない。
Sure. Do you need
何かあった
something? He and another Cultura man slipped in after getting the go-ahead from Sephora.
皆さんがバルトとの賭けに勝利し、バルトが
We heard
捕ま
from
っ
the
たと。
security forces
治安一
that
隊か
you
ら
won
説
your
明を
bet
受け
with
ました。
Balto and captured him.
それを聞いて、ザフォラ様とサーカスの皆さんに
We'd like
お
to
礼を言い
thank
たく
you
て。
all for that.
それでですね、皆さんには広場に来ていただきたいんですが。
Also, we'd like you to come to the plaza.
広場に？
The plaza?
今日はバルトからクルトラを取り戻した
Today is the
記念
day
すべ
we
き
took Cultura back
さ
from
さやかではあり
Balto.
ますが、
We've
宴
prepared
の
a...
用意をさせていただきました。
Oh, we prepared a banquet to celebrate this joyous occasion. That's so nice.
でも広場ってバルトの風の魔
Hasn't
法
the
で
plaza
大変
been a
なこと
big
になって
mess
たよ
since
ね。
Balto unleashed his wind magic?
ああ、ゴミが散らかり、
The
木々
ground
が
is
倒
strewn
れ
with debris.
敷石がひっく
Overturned
り返った
paving
りして
stones
い
and
た。
toppled trees.
ええ。ですからクルトラの
And
職人
that
総出で
is why
広場を
all the
整備したん
craftsmen
で
in
す。
Cultura came together to rebuild the plaza. That fast? The two men proudly puffed up their chests at our amazement.
クルトラは職人の町ですから、みんなで協力すれば
Cultura is a
そ
city
れ
of
くらいあっという間
craftsmanship.
ですよ。
It doesn't take long for us to build anything as long as we work together. This is nice. The plaza had been perfectly restored. No one would have guessed it had looked like a war zone just a short while ago. Outside the plaza, however, other parts of the city were in ruins. It was painful to look at. Still, judging by how quickly they rebuilt the place, I was confident the city would be whole again in no time. Cultura citizens were having a blast at the banquet, drinking and singing together. And it's party time! What a relief it must have been to know everything was finally over. Our merry band of circus folk and the officers from the security forces were living it up too. It was so much fun that we were still partying just before midnight. Ginny was like, hey everyone, let's go to bed. Nope, party time. Hey, I think we deserve to let our hair down for one night. I thought back to Sephora's speech from earlier.
クルトラの危機を乗り越えられたのはこの町に住むみんなのおかげだ。
I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone in the city.
ありがとう。
It is thanks to your efforts that we could overcome this crisis.
俺はこれから 迷宮森として活動し、
Now that I'll be taking my
そして
place
もう
as the
一度
Labyrinth Sentinel,
調和の都市と呼
I
ばれ
want
た
to restore the
かつ
old
てのクルトラを
culture,
取り戻したいと
the
思ってる。
city of harmony.
そのためにはクルトラに暮らす全員の力が
I'll
必
need
要
your
だ。
cooperation to accomplish that.
どうかこれからも俺に力を貸してほし
So,
い。
are you willing to help me out? Yes. Yeah! The moment he finished his speech, the plaza was filled with a warm applause.
バルトがクルトラに残した傷跡
The
は深
scars
いです。
Balto left in the city run deep.
国からも全
I
面的に
swear
支援
that
す
the
るこ
country
と
will
を
fully support
こ
you.
こにお約束します。
Colvius's bow was a balm for the citizens healing from heartbreak wrought by Balto's misdeeds. That was a very poetic line. The event replayed in my mind while I washed dishes. Soon, Sephora entered the kitchen.
はあ、やっと抜けられた。
I finally got away. Sephora sighed. He sounded downright spent. Back in the plaza, he'd been surrounded by admiring townspeople. Unable to rebuff their kindness, he'd had to grin and bear it as they showered him with love. No wonder he was so exhausted. Care for some herbal tea? I thought it might ease his stress, but he shook his head.
いや、今はいい。
I'm good.
ちょっと出
Just
か
want
け
to
ようと
tap
思って
out for a
な。
bit.
すべてが終わったら一つだけ
Remember how I told you
必
there
ず
was
やり
something
た
I
いこと
wanted
が
to
あるって
do
言っ
after
ただ
all
ろ。
this? Mm?
いつか
One day,
全部が終わったら
when it's all over,
その時
I will definitely. Yeah? Oh! The heat I felt back then surged back in a flash and my cheeks burned. I looked away from Sephora, trying to hide it. Yeah, I do. Are you gonna do that now?
ああ、お前にもついてきてほしい。
Come with me. Oh? Why?
そのやりたいことにお前が関係して
Because
るからな。
I'll need you around for the thing I want to do. Okay. If I can help out, then sure. I'm more than willing to lend a hand if he needs me. Oh, honey, I don't think so. We have so little time left together. Sephora's brow furrowed at my quick agreement. He looked more baffled than annoyed, really.
こんな夜中に男に誘われて
What a reckless
おいおい
reply.
ついていかない方
Don't
が
go
いい。
blindly accepting men's invitations to
少し不
venture
用心なん
somewhere
じゃないか。
alone late at night. You asked me, Sephora. Come on. Fun of you to say that when you were the one who invited me. Sephora was stumped by my reaction. Perhaps he decided I had a point. And I'm not being blind at all. I only agreed because it was you, Sephora. Got him.
信用されていると喜ぶべ
I
きな
don't know
の
if
だ
I should be
が
pleased that you trust me
警戒され
or
ていない
annoyed
と
that you have
嘆くべき
absolutely
なの
no
だ。
sense of self-preservation. What do you mean?
なんでもない。
Forget it.
広場の人間に見
Let's
つから
go
ないう
before
ち
they
に行く
find
ぞ。
us. Escape! Sephora escorted me to a meadow just outside the city. A rich array of stars dappled the night sky. Even the smallest ones were visible, maybe due to the clean air. The clear, clean air. An even more beautiful sight awaited us below. I do need the others to bully him. You're so right. You're so right. Grains of light floated up into the sky and disappeared each time we took a step. How curious. What could they have been?
この辺りで夜だけに咲く
These are the mystic flowers that only bloom here at night. Sephora quietly answered the question written on my face.
近づいた生き物の感情の動きに反
The
応して
flowers glow
花が光る。
according to the emotions of those who approach them. He reached out and cupped a twinkle of light in his palm, then showed it to me. Wow, it's beautiful. The little light was actually a small flower, just like Sephora had said. The flowers were fragile though, and so they dissipated before long. This place is so lovely and romantic. Stars light up the sky and the mystic flowers light up the earth. I felt even more thankful to be able to see this now that Balto's threat had passed. True. Also, I don't know if this place has a warding effect or not, but there are never fiends here. It's safe here, even at night. And not many people know about it. You really know everything about Cultura. My parents told me about this meadow. Sephora sat down in the grass. I took a seat beside him. I was raised strictly so that I could be the labyrinth sentinel. I never went out with my family. The only quality time we ever spent together was here. That's nice. A half smile graced his lips, and his eyes crinkled at the corners as he reminisced about the past. My father was reluctant to take a break, but my mother dragged him out to see the stars and the mystic flowers. Talking for 3 hours is really taking it out of my voice, huh? But we're going to see the end. Well, many years have passed since then. That peaceful moment is near and dear to my heart. Oh, how he must have treasured that memory. His face softened more than ever when he spoke of it. That's why I wanted you to see this with you once everything was over. This meadow housed a very precious memory. It was an oasis where his father could finally set work aside and be with his loving family. To think he'd bring me to such a sentimental place. Joy warmed my heart now that he'd shared this sweet memory with me. That he wanted to share this special place. It told me that he thought I was special too. Thank you, Sephora. I'll never forget this view for the rest of my life. My words carried the implication that I didn't think I'd had the chance to return here, and he looked as if he wanted to say something. Instead, he retrieved a package from his pocket and handed it to me. Take this. For me? Can I open it? He nodded, and I gently tore open the wrapping paper. Oh my! A necklace was inside. Your barrette broke, so... did you also get this one from work? When Sephora gave me the barrette, he said it had been a random bonus a client had thrown in along with his payment. Thinking he'd use the same excuse again, I decided to tease him a little. Get him! That's my gift to you. I chose and wrapped it myself. Drat, his straightforward response had me lost for words. He was too honest, no! As if to fill the silence of my own making, he told me more about the gift. Not long ago, Craftsman brought over his wares, saying he didn't know what to do since he couldn't sell them during the lockdown. But he only came to us thinking someone with loud taste like Ginny might buy them. Haha, I can imagine that. If I sold a fashion or an accessory, I'd also hone in on a Ginny right away. I found one I thought might suit you, so I bought it. Can I put this on? Come on, Sephora! What would you do with it if you didn't wear it? Oh, First, let me clarify that it's not food, okay? Sephora, what do you think about us? I'm not going to eat it, jeez. Caught up in our banter, I put on the necklace. The colour and ornamentation are just like the beret you gave me. I'm so happy. I was really upset when the beret broke.
そうか。
I
それなら
see. Glad I got
買って
it
よかった。
then. His voice sounded oddly soft when he said it. I gently caressed the necklace. I'll think of you whenever I look at this.
思い出すか。
Think of me, huh?
見るだけじゃなくて、これからもちゃんと
Don't
つけ
just
ろよ。
look at it. Make sure not to take it
今
off,
度
okay?
俺に会う
Not
時
till
と
we
か
meet
な。
again. Huh? I raised my head in surprise, and his blue eyes were staring back at me. His serious look stole my breath away.
ここで別れるのを。俺は根性の
Well,
別れにする
this
つ
might
も
be
りはない。
goodbye for now. I don't intend for us to be apart forever. So,
旅が終わっても、利害関係がなくても、
I
俺
want
は
to
お
see
前に
you
会いたい。
after this journey ends.
そばにいてほしい。
I want you by my side, even when we don't have a
お前
common
は
goal.
違うのか。
You don't feel the same? His voice held a twinge of uncertainty. It wasn't like him at all. You took the words right out of my mouth. I want to be with you too. Yeah, we do! As soon as I knew our feelings were mutual, I plunged forward in joy and grabbed his sleeve.
そんなに焦らなくても、今
Calm
はどこに
down.
も行か
I'm
ない。
not going anywhere. Sephora smiled gently as he lifted my hand from his sleeve and held it. Heat coursed through our hands, and I wondered which of us was hotter, or was our passion evenly matched? If people see us here, they might get the wrong idea. Though I'd swooped in close in my excitement, I was suddenly self-conscious. Now that I calmed down some, I tried to scoot away.
誰も来ない。
No one's
そもそも
coming here.
誤解ってどんな誤解だ？
Enlighten me though. What sort of ideas do you think we put in their heads? Stop! You know, we're basically glued to each other with our hands clasped and...
してたら？
And what? A teasing smile played on his lips. He wanted to make me say it out loud, even though he knew exactly what I meant. They think that we're... I was too embarrassed to continue.
誤解ならさせておけばいいだろう。
Let them then. It's convenient for
俺に
me.
とってはその方が都合がいい。
Okay, Sephora. Okay, Sephora. In what way? I could tell there was a hidden meaning behind his words. Girl, you know what he means. I glared at Sephora, assuming he was still messing with me. He's blushing. Guys, he's blushing. Look at that. Contrary to my expectations, he stared back at me with heated, hazy eyes. He kind of looks tipsy. Sephora, are you drunk by any chance? The Sephora I knew would never have said something like that. His hot touch, his bold remarks, all of it must have been the fault of too much liquid courage.
さあな。
Who knows? Sephora, come on. You totally are, aren't you?
そうかもな。
He drank? Maybe? He simply smiled at me, brimming with glee. In his current state, it was best not to take his words seriously. Just when I made up my mind,
お前はこのネックレス
are
を
you
見て
gonna think of me when you look at that
俺を思い
necklace?
出すのか。
He leaned in and lifted the necklace off my collarbone and stroked it with his fingers. So close, he really wasn't his normal self. Well, yeah, that's normal, you know. Anyone would. We were so close now that I caught the light scent of herbs from him when the breeze blew. Be still, my heart. Sephora's distraught.
俺は
How about me? What about you?
俺は何を見てお前を思い出せばいい
What should I look at to think of you?
何を糧に
What should I use as
お前に会え
encouragement
ない日
to
々を耐え
endure
れ
the
ばいい
days when I can't see you? What? I couldn't believe the words coming out of his mouth. Sorry, I never thought you'd want something like that, so I don't have anything to give you right now. I gave him a non-committal answer, trying to convince myself it was the alcohol talking. Surely he wouldn't remember anything tomorrow.
そうかなら
In that case,
これを糧にする
is everyone ready? In that case, I'll have this. Is everyone ready? Just when I thought he'd given up, he held my shoulders and pulled me close. Is everyone ready? Yeah! Oh my god! Look at them, they're so cute! They're so cute! His warm lips pressed against mine. Oh my god, look at them! Look at them! My eyes widened in shock. I was frozen under his spell. Sephora pulled away for a moment, but only a moment. He planted another kiss on my lips. Yeah! That's when I noticed something. It's the best CG, you're so right! Look at that! He doesn't smell like liquor at all. He ain't drunk. When you were close enough to kiss, you'd know for sure whether the other person was drunk beforehand. Did he pretend to be drunk because he couldn't bring himself to be honest? My heart overflowed with love for this wonderful, charmingly awkward man. Yeah! I love Sephora, yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we got the clown! Instead of putting those feelings into words, I wrapped my arms around him. The warmth of his relentless, passionate kiss had me glowing with happiness. This isn't a farewell kiss. This kiss was a promise to meet again one day. I'm going to focus on my growth and impress him once we reunite. I will do my best to make Sephora, myself, and all of Cultura proud to have me by his side. Oh, they're so cute, everyone! I'm not crying. Then we can come and watch the stars together again. They're so cute. Oh, it's so nice. Wait, is this a character song? I may have to mute this. Yeah. Sorry. I don't want to get told off by Mr. YouTube. We did it! We got to the ending! Yay! We got the Sephora end! We did it! Now we get to see all the Sephora moments. That was so cute! Him. That root was so nice. That was so soft and warm. I'm like, that's so soft and warm. Remember that moment we shot a gun together? So romantic. Look at was so nice. That was just like pure serotonin. You're so excited for other routes. Yeah, me too. The story was like so much more than I was expecting. It was fun. Yeah, it was so fun. The story was way more complex than I was expecting. Right, I'm going to turn that back on now because the song's finished. We're allowed back in now. We're allowed back. Yeah, there was so much more to all this story than I was expecting. Oh boy, prologue time. 1 year had passed since we had defeated Balto. I was busy working at Lever alongside Spiria and Rady. So happy I liked it. I know, it was so good. It was really fun, yeah, it was so fun. After our journey ended, I asked the king to stock Lever with new kitchenware as my reward. Honestly, I was just hoping to replace what we had. Given how much we'd helped the prince grow, however, Lever's kitchen got a huge upgrade and our recipe repertoire greatly expanded. As a result, business was booming. It's been a year already, huh? Time flies. It sure does. Oh, let me get you some water. Oh, the guys are here. Me too, thanks. Got it. Ginia and Aleste often stop by during the day. That's nice. Although it was a bit far from the palace, our food seemed to suit their palates. Our reputation as a hidden gem frequented by the one and only Ginia brought in even more guests. I was secretly grateful for that. It's been a year, yes? So tell me, who's on your mind? Ginia? Huh? There must be someone among our merry band that you'd like to see, right? Vilio, I guess. You know he sends us letters sometimes. I always look forward to reading them. Vilio had set off on a solo journey to fulfill his wanderlust. He visited small towns and villages instead of the major 5 this time around, and he sent letters when we would least expect it. When I read those letters brimming with emotions, I felt like he was right there. Each and every one was a true delight. Well, those letters were pretty nice. If I'm not mistaken, he stopped by Pashalia's hometown recently. Pashalia was in bad shape by the time our trip ended, so he'd been recuperating back home. In Vilio's letter, he mentioned that Pashalia was on the mend. What happened to Pashalia? What happened to him? Pashalia drew a picture of me, Rady, and Spiria. I love it. Oh wow, good for you. But we're totally getting off track here. Ginia wants girl talk, okay? Ginia wants the girl talk. There must be someone else besides Vilio, right? Ginia wants girl talk. Colvius, I think. Huh? His Highness. Give Ginia what he wants. How dare you look so discontent, Ginia. Admiration for His Highness is one of the laws of nature. Yeah, fine, whatever. We all know you're a dying love for him, Ali. Anyway, why him? He was a child last time I saw him. I'd like to see how much he's grown. We were supposed to resume our travels after Balto's defeat. We might have made a detour due to Cultura's crisis, but helping Corvius grow was still our original goal. Our journey wouldn't end just because we'd solved the problem in one city. least, that was how it was supposed to be.
そうね。まさか弾丸
True.
を作ったことで
Who would have
魔
thought
力が
making
安
the
定して
bullets
王子が成長し始めるなんて
That
嬉しい誤算だった
solved
わよね
everything, huh? Who would have thought making the bullets would help stabilize his mana and boost his growth so much? What a pleasant surprise! What a pleasant surprise! Before we could pick up where we left off on our trip, we heard that Colby's had begun to grow taller. Once his mana stabilized, his body began to grow accordingly. There was no further need for our troop to travel. And so, Circus was officially
コリブス王子
disbanded.
なら順調に成長している。今日行
His
われた
Highness is
儀式で
steadily growing.
立派に役目を
He
果
did
たさ
such
れ
a great job at today's ceremony.
18歳に戻
He
る
should
のも
return to his 18-year-old body any day now.
なかなかイケメンに育ってるわよ。あなたに
He's
も
become
見せてあげ
such
た
a
いわ。
hottie. I so want to show you. The Glock nature solution, yeah. Yeah, we won.
ってそうじゃなくて。
Ginia wants girl talk. Wait, that cannot be all. There has to be someone else. Maybe Eon?
そうそう、ザホ、イオン
Yep, Zephyr. Wait, Eon? He's actually a regular here, you know. He usually comes by at a different time, though. I'm kind of worried since I haven't seen him around lately. Do you know why, Alest? Eon joined a less security force team after we parted ways, hence why I'd asked the bespectacled commander.
ああ、イオンはクルトラに向か
He
ったん
went to
だ。
Kultura.
あ
He
ち
was
らの
summoned
迷
there
宮
as an
森と面
acquaintance of
識
the
があるから
Sentinel.
都合がいい。
It was also a
ということ
matter of
で呼ばれた。
convenience. Ah, so he was called by the Sentinel.
その反応。あなたさっ
Hey,
きからわざとザフォラ
don't
の
tell
名前
me.
避けてたわね。
Have you been avoiding mentioning Zephora's name the whole time? No? I'm just curious how he's been doing too, obviously. He's another one of my travel buddies after all.
気になるだけ
You
他
sure
に
you're
もっ
any
と考
curious?
えてることがあるんじ
There
ゃな
must
い
be
かしら。
something else on your mind, no? Junior stared at me, tried to read my mind. Nope, that's it. Anyway, lunchtime is over. We're gonna close shop to prep for dinner, so would you mind?
待ちなさい。
Wait, just 1 second, Missy.
今日は外出
Last
せずに
thing.
店内にいること。
Don't go
いい
anywhere
わね。
and just stay here for the day. Got it? Fine, I
よ
will.
ろしい。それじゃ、また
Good.
来るわね。
See you later. What are you scheming? What are you scheming? With that cryptic order, Gideon paid his bill and left with the rest. I wonder what he's planning. Technically, I didn't have to listen to Ginia since he was no longer my leader. But what he said made me curious enough to stay put for the day. I don't think Ginia has a surprise. I asked Radiant Spirit to go shopping while I picked up busy work around Liba. I've arranged the second floor for our guests tonight. Come to think of it, Ginia was the one who made the booking. He told me his friend would be staying here. I wonder what kind of person they are. I wonder what kind of person they are, huh? I just hope they're not as eccentric as he is. After my mental jab at Ginia, my thoughts drifted elsewhere. Swept the floor, cleaned the windows. Now what? I'd done almost all the chores, so I couldn't think of anything else to occupy myself. I've got to do something else, or I'm going to start thinking about Sephora. I think you're allowed. I think you're allowed to think about Sephora. Ginia mentioning his name put the bitter taste in my mouth. Before I left Kultura, Sephora promised we'd meet again. Yet he had the gall to ghost me after I got back to Althea. I waited and waited, and for what? Nothing. Sephora! A year had gone by, and I was still smouldering over it. I know he's busy, but he could have at least sent me a letter. He kissed me, but he won't spare me a single word? I brushed my fingertips against my lips. It had felt so good when his lips pressed against mine. Back then, I felt like he loved me as much as I loved him. This 1 year silence made me wonder if it was all a dream though. Thinking back on it, it always made me sad. That was why I dodged the issue during my talk with Dinia. Can I still have faith in you, Sephora? My fingers grazed the necklace under my shirt. I wore it underneath so it wouldn't get caught in anything while I worked. Yeah, no, why would he ditch us? He wouldn't. He wouldn't dare. Right then, someone entered the tavern. Sorry, we're still setting. I stopped mid-sentence when I saw the person standing in front of me.
Ah, そうだったな。
Oh, alright. Should I come again later? Sephora?
なんだよ。その
What's with that reaction? Do I look like a monster or something? I mean, what brings you here all of a sudden? I thought about Ginya's earlier attitude. He tried to make me think about Sephora and told me to stay at the tavern. I guess he was just busy. It all made sense now. He knew Sephora would be coming to Liba. Ginya had set up so we'd run into each other. Are you the friend Ginya said would be staying here tonight? I did ask him to book me a room here, though I don't remember ever being friends with him. He still got it. His brow furrowed as he spoke, if Ginya had committed some sort of affront in the process. Well, whatever. Are you alone here? Where's that furball? Out shopping with Spiria. So, it's just you then? Why? Got a problem with that? I had been painstakingly waiting to see him for months on end, and yet his reaction was so blah. I'd expected way more out of him, so I was pretty irritated. Nope, not at all. But I get it now. That guy decided to poke his nose into our business. He sure did. Guess I should take advantage of the opportunity then. He nodded, apparently having come to some kind of understanding. Take advantage of what? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Okay. Anyway, I'll make you some tea. Go sit at the counter. I was still pretty pissed about his casual attitude. It was our first time seeing each other in a year. Yeah, we need to be mad at him. Go crazy, go wild. Even so, I couldn't leave him standing around, so I went to the kitchen. Why did you come to Arthea? Do you have any work to... The teacup I was washing suddenly slipped through my fingers. Oops! I tried to grab it, but to no avail. The cup was about to hit the floor. Huh? The falling cup had frozen in midair. Yeah, I better keep an eye on him. Make sure he's there. It hovered for a moment before making its way onto the counter. Oh, I guess he's the Labyrinth Sentinel now. He can control wind and shit. Is that magic? Yeah, today was the succession ceremony. I officially became the Sentinel and received the Labyrinth necklace. I see. Les did mention that Eon had been summoned to Kultura by the Sentinel. He must have been there to escort Sephora to Arthea. They'd also mentioned Corvius and doing a great job with some ceremony. They must have been referring to Sephora's succession. So you're the Labyrinth Sentinel now. Congrats! It should have been wonderful news, but I couldn't bring myself to be happy for him, or even look at him. He deserves this. Why didn't you contact me?
それは
Well, Let's hear your excuse. I wish you'd told me you were coming. I would have loved to know about your succession ceremony. Had I known, I would have prepared a celebration and everything. Before I told Eon and Jinya his plans, but not me. Yes, they were quicker to receive information because they worked at the palace. But there must have been some way for him to tell me about it.
それは悪かった。
I'm sorry about that. I looked at him with surprise. I didn't expect him to come right out and apologize.
一日も早くクルトラを安定させ
I
る
put
た
off
め
everything so I could stabilize
それ以
Cultura
外
as
の物事は
quickly as
す
possible.
べて後回しにしていた。連絡しようと考えたこ
I
ともあっ
wanted
た
to reach
が
out to you, but
お前に何を伝え
I'd
ればいい
always
か
missed my
悩
chance
むうち
because I
に
didn't know what to say.
タイミングを逃していって、と
Hmm.
もかく悪かった。
Regardless, I'm sorry. He was being so sincere. I decided to accept his apology. No, I'm sorry. I knew you were swamped, but I shouldn't have lashed out. Here you go. Once we made up, I gave him a cup of herbal tea and some cookies.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
うまいな。
That's good. Tasty tea. I'm glad it suits your taste. I'm so happy I can finally spend quality time with him again. He'll probably be going back to Cultura soon though. I wonder where we can meet again. Although Sephora was right in front of me, I was plagued with the thought of him leaving.
それでこれからのことなんだが、
I thought a lot about what I'll do next.
今後旅したことを生かして
I'd like to make use
オ
of
リエン
things
ス
I've
やアーテ
learned
イル
during
の
our
ように
trip, and
娯
add
楽
more
も積極
entertainment
的
to
に
the
取り入れ
city,
たいと思ってる。
like Orions and Althea have.
カジノも家族向けに改良して
Maybe I could upgrade the casino into a family attraction and make it a hotspot for tourists. Cultura is great for shopping, but there's not much else for tourists to do. Building more attractions is a great idea.
それには客から見て何が面白いかプロデュースできる人間がいると便利だと
It'll
思って
be nice if we had someone who could design exciting stuff from a guest's point of view. Oh, maybe you should hire someone from Orions then. He's like, you at the point. Sephora frowned at my answer. Had I made a faux pas?
それから飲
Uh,
食店なんかも
I also
増や
want
し
to
ていき
build
たいと
more
思ってるんだ。
restaurants. He is grasping at straws.
例えばこのリーベルみたいに土地の食材を大
Maybe
切
a
にし
farm
つ
to
つ
table place like
客の
Liba
好みに
that
も合わせられ
celebrates
る店と
local
かな。
ingredients with tweaks to suit people's preferences. Yeah, finding that sweet spot for customer preference isn't easy, but that kind of mindset is so important.
そういう事業を拡大するとさすがに
It'll
そ
be
ろそろ俺一
difficult
人
for
じ
me
ゃ
to
手が
handle
回
it
ら
all
な
by
くなってくる
myself.
んだ。
Should we expand the restaurant business like that? Agreed. You gotta ask the citizens to help you. You'll be fine though. I'm sure everyone will jump right in.
そうだな。確かに事業はそれで済むとして
You can't catch a break.
家の方に手が回らなくなるかもしれないな。
And assuming that gets up and running, I don't think I can keep up with stuff at home.
俺は迷宮森としての仕事が忙しくて
I'd be so busy with
どんどん
work,
家事
the
が溜まっ
chores
て
would
いく
keep
わけだ。
piling up. How about you hire a housekeeper then? Judy uses their services from time to time.
そうだな。3食食事付き。
You're right.
家賃
I'll
もも
pay
ち
their
ろんだ
rent,
し
give them 3 meals a day,
休日もしっ
and
か
make
り作
sure
る
they
つ
have
もりだ。
ample breaks. Hey, your house is a Sentinel's mansion, isn't it? He is being so roundabout. You better hire several people. That place is huge. I'm sure loads of people will apply to such a nice job. He's so mad. What?
そうだ。俺のところはいい職場だ。
Yes, it
だから
is
あ
a
の日言
nice
った通
job.
り
And like you
お
said
前が職
before,
に困ったら
you can call me
いつでも俺に
anytime
声を
if you
か
have
けろ。
trouble finding work. Huh? I'm not though. I'm working here at Liba. Plus our business is thriving.
そんなの見たらわかる。
I can tell that much. Where'd that come from then? No way. Let me guess. Did you just ask me to help you out in a very roundabout way?
ああ、そう言って
I
る。
sure did. But why? You just want me to come work in Cultura? Of course I wanted to help Sephora, but I have been over here pining for an entire year. My feelings for him were stronger than ever. Here I thought he felt the same way, but all he wanted me for was labour. How cruel! Maybe he doesn't love me after all. I was waiting for nothing.
いや、そうじゃなくてだな。
No, that's not what I mean. Then what? Do you think I'm some kind of handy employee that you can just occasionally kiss? What do you want me to do if I work there anyway? I don't think I could take on everything you mentioned. I hated that I wasn't able to reject him even when I was upset. Despite my irritation, I entertained his pitch for my job.
俺はお前にそばにいてほしい。
I want you to be with me. You what?
ただクルトラに来て俺のそばにい
I
てほし
just
い。
want you to come to Cultura
それだけ
and
だ。
stay by my side. That's all. What about the work? He laughed. Excuse me. We're out of water again, but we're near the end. We're going to power through. He laughed self-deprecatingly at my question.
建前だ。俺はお前がいてくれれ
It
ば
was just an
そ
excuse.
れ以外は何も
I
求め
won't
ない。
ask for anything else as long as you're with me.
クルトラではお前がやりたいと思うことを
You
し
can
てい
do
れば
whatever
いい。
you like in Cultura. I reeled as Sephora glared at me, red-faced. He must have been embarrassed.
なんだよ。素直に言っただろ。
Look.
それで
He's
返事は
blushing. Look, I've told you the truth. What's your answer? He's so blushy. You idiot.
は
We got him.
バカって
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Finally got him back after all these times. Huh? Why am I an idiot? You should have told me sooner. Like how you felt about me.
言えるわけないだろ。
You think I could do that? For me, delivering this speech to Cultura's people had been a real challenge. But for Sephora, confessing his love for me seemed to be way more difficult than that. Well, in that case... Yeah? 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 I bent over and planted a kiss on his cheek.
お前突然何を
He's so embarrassed! Excuse me, what are you doing? This is my answer. You don't need to hear it because you're not being honest with me.
お前な。
You are so... I would have come flying if you asked me sooner, you know. Instead, you made me wait for a whole year. He's so baby!
呼んだらいろいろ
Who would have thought this
歯
is
止め
his
が効か
true...
なくなる気が
This
し
is
て
his true final form all along. I wouldn't have been able to restrain myself if I had.
とも
What?
かくクルトラが安定するまでは
Besides, I intentionally chose not to contact you until Cultura was stable.
けじめというか本当にいいのか
By the way, are you okay with this? Yep, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure you don't overwork yourself.
まったく
Little smile!
やっぱお前にはかなわないな
Damn, I really am no match for you. I'd like to hear some affectionate words in return.
ああ考えて
I'll think about it.
向
Remember
こう行っ
this.
たら覚え
Once
とけ
you're
よ
there, I'm going to use you as
目いっ
much as
ぱ
I
いこき
please.
使ってやるからな
That's a bit of a sussy sentence, sir. Hehe, just what I was hoping for. Even when I venture to a different place, surrounded by different people, my new life with my beloved would surely be wonderful. Life would surely throw hurdles and challenges our way, but we would hold hands to get through it together. I had nothing to fear as long as Sephora was with me. I had faith in him. I wanted to build a happy future with him and we supported each other. With that in my mind, I took another step forward, side by side with Sephora. This route was really good. This route was really good. It was so cute. Oh, we did it. We got to the end. Philia? Philia? Look at him! Oh, I guess, Philia's route is locked. So every time we do a route, we get, the portraits and we'll unlock Philia's route. That's what that looks like. Oh my god, we did it! Hold on. Yeah, look at our stacked Sephora gallery. We did it! This is so cute. So yeah, we'll end stream here for today. We got to the end, we did it! It was so cute! I really enjoyed that. Yeah, we used to do all the other routes, so Philia's route. I knew his was the plot route, I knew it. So I'm gonna go and give my voice a big rest now. I've been talking for like over 3 hours. Too much. And then we got the clown, everyone! So, yeah, I think I'll put a poll up for who we do next. But also I want to check out see if there's anything on the bad end as well. Of the forest route. Let me give that a little check. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. It was so fun today. It was really good. I really enjoyed this route a lot. I might, next Rated Tale stream, I might talk a bit more about how I feel about it. I just don't have the power of my voice right now. So, for today, I'll end stream. But my next stream is on Sunday. I might chat about it then, to be honest, because we're doing like a chatty power wash stream. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone!
Thank you.